Can we introduce the podcast? Microphone check 1 2 3 in the post podcast.
Appreciate y'all.
Mondays 6 a.m. ish.
We ain't shit for nothing.
Microphone check 1 2 3. Microphone check 1 2 3.
Hey yo, somebody gonna have to come take my spot. That story, I was so mad at my mom. Like I was genuinely mad. Like it's your fault. It's your fault. I look like.
I'm fucking.
Shit, I probably lost 1,000 brain cells by the way she was pressing. Shit. My mom was playing. What do you call that shit? Bop it with my head. Squish it. Press it.
Yo. I'm fucking asleep. This is why I need like that.
Yo, that should probably be one of our stories. Oh my god.
This nigga mama was pressing on his head like a soda can. Like, let me just change the shape, the geometrics of my son's head.
Oh my god, she said this shit wrong. This shit wrong on so many levels. I ain't never ever seen a head like this.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Yo, I swear to God, if my mama did some shit like that, I'm 007.
Bruh.
I'm gonna turn it to James Bond.
You gotta bust a mission at that point. Like, if my head look like this, I hope your soft spot's still going, mama, because I'm about to mold that shit.
Take a bulldozer to that
like
shit.
Clay.
I'm about to turn your whole scalp to toothpaste.
About to be Clay Thompson,
you
nigga.
disrespected me as a baby.
Oh my god, man. And you know what's fucked up? You would think my hair is shaped like that because you think I had like a natural birth, nigga. I was a C-section. So why the fuck my head come out like that? I was a fucking C-section.
That was the doctor. When they pulled you out, they grabbed
Yo, they probably did grab my head like this and fucking
they grabbed your shit like a hoagie sandwich.
I'm suing. What if St. Jude's Hospital, I'm coming for fucking you, I swear. That's fuck.
Oh my fucking
You know
God.
what? This whole time I was blaming my mama. Wait till I find my doctor.
It's the doctor. It's always the fucking doctors. And you know when they see a nigga baby.
You know what? They probably did that shit hoping I get brain damage so I can come back for the rest of my fucking life. Guess what, motherfucker? I'm just crazy. I don't need no doctor.
It's the moment they see a nigga baby, they want to compromise their whole brain function.
You know what? These niggas was running wild. Maybe if we stretch his head out, the nigga would act right. They fucked up. Big time.
Oh my God.
Big
Stewie was
fucking
based
time.
on all the black kids.
Bruh. And Hey Arnold. Underneath, yo, you ever wonder what Gerald's head looked like underneath all that fucking hair? Yo, you just got me on some fucking trippy
That
shit.
A whole ass. It's just like a whole cylinder of skin and scalp.
I'm Pinhead Larry. Who you calling Pinhead? Shit. That's fucked up. That's so fucked up. I'm low-key kind of like having an existential crisis right now on my head shape though. Like for so many years,
I told
really
you I'm
blame my
hella
mama.
insecure about mine. I'm hella insecure about mine. That shit's sad.
There's nothing wrong with your head shape though.
It's a lot wrong with this shit. I ain't gonna get into detail about it. The nigga used to fall over a lot as a kid, like walking and tumbling.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Shit, that nigga got a couple loose screws.
No, it's a lot of loose screws, nigga.
That nigga need bolts. That nigga need
I'm gonna need
bolts.
some vice grips just to hold my shit in place.
Shit, some command strips, nigga. Gotta hold my conscience together.
Nah, cause my head was too big. They fall off the command strips.
Damn.
Like-
Your head that heavy?
Nigga.
Your head heavy like a con. Shit.
Nigga. Alright, I'm fucking done. I've low-key been recording for like 3 minutes and 54
Shit,
seconds.
no cap. I didn't even know we started.
So-
Shalom, brother. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom, brother. Hello.
Niggas
Hello.
not
Welcome
even
to the
Jewish.
podcast. Y'all niggas kind of just caught us at a time where we was just low key. I didn't even know he was recording. I really didn't.
That's
even
how you
know
gotta do it.
recording. Damn, I kind of feel embarrassed now. Niggas about to know about my head shape.
So
You know what? Fuck that. Where's that doctor at? Where that fucking doctor at, nigga? I need a worldwide search
What
for that
hospital were you
doctor.
born at?
St. Jude's in Tucson, Arizona.
And it was August what?
August 13th, 1994.
We about to put your whole shit out there. We gonna find that doctor. You
gotta
got your
find
birth
that doctor.
certificate with the time on it?
Hell no.
My shit got the timestamp on it. I know exactly what time I was born. I think it was like 5:23 p.m. something like that.
Low key, you might actually be able to get a really good horoscope then.
No, I'll be getting the most accurate shit.
I don't. They be telling me I be in a bad mood.
I hate when that shit is right.
Yo, I hate when that shit is right, nigga.
It make me feel away. Like, I don't know if I should believe it. But then if I go to somebody else's horoscope, right, it could be like a Libra or some shit. It's going to still, like, match up to something that's in my life. It's still going to be relevant to me somehow.
Like, today I'm mad. Maybe I'm a Cancer today. Or maybe I'm just cancerous.
But you got, like, 3 horoscopes anyway.
I heard that. What is it? A moon sign, a sun sign,
and then, like, whatever the middle one is.
You know
what the middle one is called?
I don't know what it's called either. But let me tell you something. I actually really do believe in that shit. And not like, I don't base my life around that shit. But it's too many coincidences that line up with personalities to make me not believe that, like, there's something stellar going on with our personalities.
I really don't know what that middle one
is
called. You right, but I don't know. It's like, you got to think about who the nigga out here writing this shit. It's just some random people.
It is,
like,
but bro, that's coming from generations before us. A lot of that shit, not that bullshit, horoscope.com where you keep
that's what I'm on right now.
Oh shit.
I'm trying to figure out what the third one is called.
You keep refreshing, they'll just give you the same horoscope as somebody else. But that shit, like, a lot of people base their moods off of that shit. Like, they'll like wake up, check their horoscope, say you about to have a bad day, and have a bad day for no reason. Nothing happened to them.
Do they ever tell you you're gonna have a bad day?
Hell no, they be making it seem like you about to be rich. Motherfuckers invest in Bitcoin, see a horoscope talking about you gonna be successful. Nigga broke as fuck, successfully broke.
If the horoscopes are talking about Bitcoin, there's something wrong.
Shit. So there's something wrong with
what
Bitcoin
the fuck?
now.
I cannot find what the third one is called.
I know there's 3 for sure.
It's for sure 3.
It's for sure 3.
Like moon, sun,
don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. Is it Earth? Is it Earth?
I don't think it's...
Aries is not water. I think Aries is a fire sign, no? Scorpio is fire. And so is a Leo.
I don't fucking know. Should we introduce the podcast or should we just like...
I mean, we might as well. We kind of low key, kind of deep into this shit, man.
Nah, that's okay. We only 5 minutes in. So
low key, I should sue you because you recorded some personal information I didn't want to get out there.
But you talking in front of a microphone, so like the FBI would have heard this shit anyway.
But I was kind of like getting into character, like kind of getting used to like being this close. I didn't know you started recording.
Can you roll up? Do you feel like rolling up?
I can, kind of.
Because honest to God, we got a whole list right here about what we gonna talk about. My head shape was not one of them.
We just got no, of course not. Of course, no.
I won't lie though. I'm definitely gonna post the shit that I recorded.
That's fine.
My social media is about your head.
God damn.
That's fucked up.
God damn. Motherfuckers gonna know what's underneath this head. It ain't pretty.
All right, so let's just try to introduce it, I guess, for the first time. So it got a whole slow ass build up.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool. Yeah, this is about right.
Yeah, that's a good little beat. I fuck with this beat.
I feel like I should turn it up, but it's gonna like.
I could probably make that trash ass rap to this.
Don't.
You still got that
No
shit?
freestyles. Hell no.
That was not a freestyle, bro. I wish it was.
All right, where's my air horn at? Microphone check 1 2 3. I don't know how long I want to let the song play. What should I say? Like I don't even know. This is the All in the Post or not anymore. What is the podcast
Oh man, we don't
called?
even know the name of our fucking podcast. It's in the post. It's in the post, not all in the post.
AB in the Post.
There you go. Hey,
Podcast
you know what? It's
episode
still,
1. We don't even know what we're doing today.
right.
It took us like 6 hours to set up.
Bruh, we've been here since when? It's 12?
Since 12 o'clock.
Since 12 o'clock, running back and forth to Guitar
Didn't
Center.
start
Shout out to
recording
them.
until 8:30.
Right. 8:30. They close at 7 a day. So we kind of low-key got lucky because if we were stupid enough to really just sit here and think we had everything together, man, we'd be fucked
Yeah,
right
we was
now.
out of our fucking minds. But thank you for checking out the first episode. It's going to be a hopefully a long, pleasant journey. It's going to be a little weird.
Pleasant.
It's going to be a little weird.
Pleasantries. This is our first one, man, but, you know, it should
I don't
be
even
good.
know how I
It
should
should be
introduce
good.
it. We're going to have
Like,
to get used to it.
I don't know, because I think like we should tell them what we're about. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are primarily a sports podcast, but we so much more than that. It's so hard to kind of like get a grip on actually
Can't
what
narrow
we
it
do.
down.
We might come on here one day and not be talking about sports at all. You know?
No cap.
Like,
And plus, basketball is about to end, and I don't talk about football.
yeah, football ain't my sport, man.
So It's pretty much gonna be about head shapes.
Hey, yo, somebody gonna have to come take my spot.
Every week we gonna come out here and talk about another nigga's head shape.
Bro, I'll take some fucking pictures, nigga. If it's gonna make me more confident in my head shape, y'all niggas better watch out, because I'm looking. I'm gonna be searching. Niggas gonna be looking like the Peanuts off the Proud Family. Hey.
Yo, I gotta get used to fucking pressing the buttons again, man.
This is a rough drive, man. We ain't even gotta get shit perfect the first time.
Bro, I feel like I should be used to the soundboard by now. After like,
I mean,
a
as much
year
as
and
you
a half
probably use your
experience
computer,
and
you
shit.
probably should, right?
right. But it's just like getting used to like where the buttons are.
I mean, only speaking for myself. I mean, I know how much of a fuck up I am. And you kind of like another version of myself. We just both fuck ups. How many times I forget my wallet today?
Nigga.
Forgot my wallet.
Should we? I don't even know if we should start there. Just the way this day has been going, my
Right.
nigga. Like, fuck.
I swear to God, y'all,
Just trying to
it's
get
not
this
even
shit
him.
started.
It's not even him. The reason why we started so late was because of me. Like, I don't even smoke. I don't drink. But somehow I am forgetful. And no, it's not because of my fucking head shape. But
It's that smushed in head, bro. She got
she
your
hit
memory
she hit my memory compartment.
got your shit fucked
My
up.
fucking memory compartment. But no cap. So I'll kind of go off since I fucked up
Broke it.
while he rolling up. Like, so
Allegedly.
Yeah, we ain't incriminating ourselves here. But like, we live in Denver, so fuck y'all. But like, we started off the day doing the podcast, and we was actually supposed to get up around like 8 in the morning to get started, and I kind of overslept. Hit him up around like 11 or 10, right? It was around 10.
It was around like 10-ish,
10.
11-ish.
I told him, hey, let's get started. Went out there, went to Guitar Center, picked up a mic.
Didn't pick up a mic.
Didn't pick up a mic, although I did suggest it at first, but I didn't think we was gonna need it. So the mic that I had was fucking busted, and
See, you telling the story wrong, bro. You telling the story.
I can't even
like,
remember the damn story.
look,
I forget
all
my
right.
wallet. You want me to remember the story?
You got to start off the story like hella dramatic. Like, I wish I had a. Hold on.
We saw a nigga twerking.
My nigga.
That shit was
My
awful.
Nigga.
That shit was awful.
Sahara and Decatur. Be careful.
Be
This nigga's
fucking
twerking.
careful.
But no, so we go to Guitar Center, right? No, we gotta go to Walmart.
Yeah, that was one.
Stop at Walmart, get some light bulbs. The ones you see behind us, this special blue one back here.
Right.
It's
barely
a red
showing.
one over there. You can't see it. We got a little tripod right here that
Yep.
you can't see. And yeah, so that trip was successful.
Was it really though? I mean, it was
We
successful
did have
we
to
kind of
stand
forgot
in line
some
for
shit.
like. We only forgot a tablecloth.
We forgot the tablecloth, but like the way that Walmart is set up, like if you want something out of the item box, you gotta actually like go stand in line. And like this motherfucker in front of us, she was item checking everything.
in the electronics with not a single electronic
not
item.
one. She over there checking like home decor and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this bitch doing? Because we kind of like standing here, like, but that was the beginning of the day, so it wasn't much of a problem, you know. It wasn't.
That was
a big
just the
problem.
first trip out.
And then
So-
what happened after that?
So we leave Walmart, and then no, actually, you skipped a whole ass thing in Walmart. I see you tried to pass
I
over
know
that
I tried
shit.
to pass over. I didn't want to
So
talk about
this
it.
nigga over here forgets his credit card in his car. So
We took your car.
yes, you left your card
Yeah.
here
Yep,
and
I
left
left
your
my car
credit
here.
card in your shit. So we go. I end up having to pay for the shit. That's not the problem. We gotta come back, get this dude's credit card, drive all the way back to Guitar Center now.
Mhm.
Probably like what 20 minutes, 20
Yeah, 15,
in
20
traffic.
minutes.
Yeah, there was some light traffic
with all
today.
the construction going on this side of town.
Yeah, so that maybe took about 20 minutes or so. It's like broken. I don't. So we get there to Guitar Center. What did we pick up first?
It was the cable, right?
Yep,
The cable.
we picked up the XLR cable. We picked
The stand, the very first one that connects
the
to
very
the table.
first, yeah,
Mhm.
the little boom microphone stand that
Yep.
you don't see right here.
Hell no. Hell no.
So we get that shit. Pretty successful trip. We come back. Well, we thought it was successful.
Thought. That's what you get for thinking.
That's what you get for thinking. Niggas just can't even think. We don't
Can't
even
even
got
think
the right
today.
to think no more. Because
Nope.
if a nigga start thinking, you end up getting shot. You don't know what's gonna happen just because you sat there and
That's
you
why
thought.
they didn't want. That's why they didn't want us reading back in the day.
Exactly. It took what? I think until like 1970 for niggas to start reading for real.
Probably some niggas still can't read. Shout out to Floyd Mayweather.
There's hella motherfuckers out here who can't read though.
At all.
Hella
At
motherfuckers.
all.
So you can see it. Niggas was, they was trying to compromise our education way before birth, way before smushing
Hell
heads.
yeah. Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Oh Jesus Christ. So yeah, we get back here. The boom mic didn't fit on this little table that we have, so that's
Not
cool.
at
We
all.
can go take that shit back. That's fine.
And we did.
Take that shit back. It's another 20-minute drive.
Yeah. What did we pick up after that? Because we didn't. We got the shock cable when we took back the boom mic.
That's when we got the shock mount.
stand. Yeah.
No, I feel like didn't we get the shock mount with the boom
No,
mic?
because we ended up
we
taking.
did. No, because they were on the same original receipt. The shock
Okay,
mount
yeah, you're right.
and the boom mic were
But
on
we
the
didn't
same.
take the shock mount back until we
Until the third
realized.
trip.
Until we realized that the mic didn't
We
work.
took the shock mount back actually the first time.
Yeah,
not
the
the
shock-
boom
yeah,
mic. The
yeah.
boom mic, the boom stand was still here.
Yeah,
we
that was
take
still
the
here.
fucking shock mount back that really had no purpose at all.
At all.
No
Not
purpose.
one.
It must have been for a specific, whatever. So we take that shit back. That shit costed $35.
Mhm.
Exchange that for, that was for the cable
Mhm.
and the splitter.
Yep, and the splitter that we don't need. That we don't need.
So,
That's fucked.
so now when we come back, we set up the shit that we got, the cable, and we realize with this brand new ass cable that this microphone that he got for free, this whole hand me down ass microphone,
Hand me down as fuck.
hand me don't work ass
Oh
microphone.
shit, my bad. I put that fucking bottle right in front of the camera. My bad.
Nah, you all right. So this hand me down microphone didn't work. Now we gotta go back to the store.
Again,
Third
we over
time.
here alternating cars and shit.
Exactly.
Both cars run out of gas.
Trying to conserve. It's a whole
Right.
gas crisis right now.
Fucking
Motherfuckers
hey.
is stacking up gas and they
I saw that shit. I saw
Bro.
that shit, but that's gonna be one of the topics. We gonna
It wasn't
focus
even
on
on
this
the
one, but
list.
that shit. We gotta talk about that.
motherfuckers out here hoarding gasoline.
Mm-mm.
I can try.
And so we go ahead and return. We go ahead and return the shit that we bought, and we get back up to. And so, mind you, so I forgot my credit card the first time, but I had my wallet. So then we stop at McDonald's because he hungry, and so he's like, "Yeah, we gonna be drinking this shit." So I'm like, that's a great idea because I can't handle my alcohol anyway. I should probably get something to eat. So we get something to eat, and I take out my credit card. I pay for it, but I leave it in my cup holder. So now we go back to Guitar Center. I got my wallet, don't have my credit card. So then we got to drive all the way back. All the way back. Get my goddamn credit card, then drive all the way back again. Pay for this shit, realize I don't got my phone. I was just forgetting everything
fucking
today.
thing today. It was
everything
awful.
today, man. I forgot who I was, but like I was just, we was
It's
just,
that fucking that head top, bro.
bro. That's why I grow my hair out, man. Y'all would never, ever, ever
Why you
see
think
me
I
with
grow
no
my
low
shit
top.
out? But even still, even with it grown out, it still looks weird
And
sometimes.
honestly, you know what? I don't even think my head be itching like that because I be smacking the top of my head when it get itching with these boof ass dreads. But like,
Hey, don't do that because if
Yeah, you
old
know what,
girl
shout
watch
out-
this
yeah.
shit,
hey, shout out to you though. You be killing a little mama for real.
right,
My hair be looking
my
nice.
boof ass dreads, and old girl can watch this shit. Like,
it's
yo,
my
nigga, I
boof
ain't
ass
never
head.
braided your shit.
I
I ain't
know.
never twisted your shit up
She
again.
gonna chop my shit off next time. Yo, she really dope though, man. If you live in Vegas and need somebody to do your hair, man, just hit me up. I got y'all, or she got y'all. But yeah, like it was just a really forgetful day for me. Like
That shit was awful.
I was ready to give up. We wasn't about to do
So
this
tired.
today. Not today.
6 hours, I think. Just
6
running
hours
around
of
really,
forgetting.
Pretty much.
And it's mostly my fault.
I feel like it was worth it though. Now we here.
Yeah, now we here, and it's kind of like getting in the flow of shit.
Party foul.
Would you mind if I go live?
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah, pretty man. I'm Anthony. Brendon is here.
Right.
Shay is here. She's off camera, but she's here.
She's kind of like our Molly. What is her name?
Our moderator.
Molly Quirm.
Who's that?
The girl from First Take. The girl that be reading off the topics. She
I
read
thought
off
you
the
were talking
topics
about. I thought you were talking about.
real Molly's.
No, you know how? Are you talking about? No, you talking about First Take with Stephen A. Smith and
Yeah,
shit.
that girl.
I'm thinking about Skip and Shannon. You know,
That
old
girl is
that,
so irrelevant.
Yeah, I was about to
She's so
say
goddamn-
that's
you know,
old girl
but
that.
shout out to you because you got a job. You know what I'm saying? And you doing good,
Turn
but
my mic down a little bit.
like, I don't know because I don't really know her name. What is it, Joy?
I don't know her name because they don't ever say it. Every time she'll bring up a topic, Shannon is just like, all right, Skip, and he moved right by it.
Skip. Don't talk about Goat James like that. Don't talk about Goat James.
Shannon Sharp might be the biggest LeBron James dick sucker in the world.
Bruh.
Shout out Shannon Sharp though. He got me on Black and Miles and Backwoods.
Shout out to Paul Pierce too, man. Shout out to Paul Pierce. That
a
nigga got a
legend
weed
in
farm
this
now.
game.
He got
He is
a weed farm
and he
now.
just got the Hall of Fame. He don't give a fuck
Oh,
about
is he in the
that
Hall of
job.
Fame now? Was he first ballot?
I think so. I
That's
think he
dope.
did get Hall of Fame.
That's dope. Oh, shout out to Ben Wallace too, man. Ben Wallace made the Hall of
I'm
Fame.
not lying right now. I know I saw it on a tweet or something.
Ben Wallace finally made the Hall of Fame, man.
Did he?
Yeah, undrafted.
Oh, and Kevin Garnett too, right?
Yeah, Kevin Garnett. But Kevin Garnett was always gonna be a first ballot. But Ben Wallace, man, he was undrafted.
Oh, and then we forgetting about Kobe. Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, and shout out to Vanessa for doing his little thing. They had a really cool display for him, man.
I didn't even watch it.
They had a really dope display for him. They had his basketball commentary, the Dear basketball commentary and shit. Like it was really really fly, man. That was really cool. That shit, not even being a Lakers fan, which anybody who's watching this, I am a Clippers fan. And no, I wasn't a Clippers fan because of Kawhi and Paul George. I was a Clippers fan since Sean Livingston. But when Kobe died, man, that was a real tough hit, even for me. And it wasn't even just a basketball.
It was
thing,
weird, man.
Like
it
Kobe
was
was immortal. Like he was immortal in the basketball scene, and it was just kind of weird to kind of see it. Because my friend Shay, shout out to you, Shay, but like I remember getting an email at work, and she was just like, "How come you didn't tell me Kobe died?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
That shit.
And
I remember that day.
If you remember, I had took a break and I came back and said, "Yo, Kobe just died."
Yeah.
And it was such a weird day, man. Everything felt off about that day.
That shit was fucked up, man.
I didn't even want to be at work.
It just came out of nowhere, and then when you read like who else died with him,
right?
Like, it's just
and that was just after the World War III scare. If you remember that, the World War III scare, and then like not even like what
3 weeks later, nigga,
3 months later,
COVID shut down everything.
Man, bro,
like fuck, it was
2020
just been like a
was
weird
an awful year.
Been a
That was
really,
an awful
fucking
year.
terrible year.
But it's getting better now.
Yeah.
It's getting better now. It's an awful year too, but I don't know. It's kind of a good year as well.
Fuck, man, something's really in my eyes bothering me. If y'all see me rubbing my eye, it's because like I don't know what the fuck is going on with my contact lens right now.
His head shake trying to pop out his eyeballs.
Do you need
I feel like this, like I have red eye too, right?
Yeah.
No,
You know why
like
you
red eye
have
not
red
from the
eyes.
weed. I'm talking about from like the camera.
No.
You need clear eyes.
Clear eyes for
Clear
dry red eyes.
Clarity and clear. Clear eyes.
For dry red eye.
Yeah, for the dry red eyes.
Start moaning and shit.
Oh, for my red eye.
Yeah.
It's still live.
Oh, damn. What's up, y'all?
I can't. You know I can't pour that in my eyes, right?
I mean, technically, you can if you want to be crying
It's not.
on
We
camera.
don't get paid by them, so they can't be in the camera.
So, first topic.
Is that how we're just transitioning?
Why
First
not? I
topic.
mean, we already kind of did our little improv. We might as well get on track because we gonna get sidetracked anyway. Like it's bound to happen. But we just finished watching the Clippers game versus OKC, and at first, being fans, I kind of figured what was happening a game ago, but now it makes a lot more sense. Of them trying to duck the Lakers. And I don't even really think it's really them ducking the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Because you obviously don't want to face LeBron James in the playoffs, but it's a much easier road if you can just get rid of Luka. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go against Phoenix and Denver, which Denver been busting our ass all year. So I don't know if I'm per se proud, like if we win a chip that way. But honestly, I'll take it any way we can get it.
At this
I'll take
point,
any way we
it's
can
strategy.
get it.
You got to play chess when it comes to basketball. At the end of the day, you can't be sitting here thinking you're just about to run through every team because you're not.
Right, you really
Like,
not.
You're not gonna 4-0 LeBron. You're not
At
gonna
all.
4-0 Luka. Like you gotta play with some form of a strategy.
Right.
So if that comes to terms with like losing a couple of the last games of the season when y'all
Right.
had like a great season overall, fuck it. Who fucking cares? Like the whole idea is to win a chip.
That's the
at the
whole
end of the
goal.
day.
That's the whole goal. And right now they're taking the lesser stand. Like I think for them, they rather go through Mavericks, which haven't been great this year.
Got turned a little bit.
They haven't been that great this year.
Turn it towards me like a little bit.
That's
There you
good.
go.
They haven't been that great this year, but they're still a threat. As long as Luka's on the floor, they're always a threat. You know what I'm saying? Because Luka, like, shout out to that man. He's been doing great things since last year, like his rookie season, actually.
I'm
Like,
getting fucking tired of Luka.
You tired of Luka? He's one of my favorite players.
I hate seeing
He's
that
one of my
nigga.
favorite players.
He's annoying. He's not annoying.
He's a pest.
Look, he is an incredible basketball player.
Absolutely.
Like one of the best, easily that's playing right now. He
One
can
of the
score from
one of the
anywhere.
youngest ones too.
His passing ability is like almost as good as LeBron's, but I hate when we play that nigga because
You-
he goes off every single time. Like, why can nobody guard this man?
You know what I think it is, and realistically
That shit just
speaking,
don't make sense.
outside of his fucking step back, which is fucking miraculous. I mean, the dude is 6'8". He's a
Yeah,
big dude.
He's a big dude.
He's a big dude, and he's stocky. But, and I think this is what the Clippers struggle with the most. Now that I'm thinking about Jokic too. It's people who you can't double because of their passing ability.
Yeah, because you can't. If you get the 3-point line, you can't sag off that shooter.
You can't sag
They
off
most
because they
likely
will hit
gonna
him
make
every
it.
time.
Yep.
Like, and that comes with LeBron. That comes with Jokic. That comes with Doncic. Like, those dudes.
And
are
that's
some
what they
amazing
did. Like
passers.
and the Clippers did it too. Like you try to surround your stars with shooters,
Right.
but
We don't
and
have the
shit,
passers
hey,
like that.
It don't matter. We do got the best 3-point shooting percentage. That gotta say something.
That does say something. That's
Like-
just great coaching.
Yeah,
That's great coaching.
that's Ty Lue. That's
That's
true.
great
But that's
coaching.
also making like good shots though.
Yeah.
Like even though you got good coaches, you could have a great coach and niggas who don't know how to make a shot.
Yeah,
Like
that's
we
true.
got shooters,
We got
and that's the
Shout
best
out
part.
to Mook.
Hella
Shout out to
Mook, Luke,
Reggie.
Reggie.
Yo, Reggie has a
That-
fucking phenomenal season after last year. I hated that nigga last year.
Air horn is what is it? Q or some shit? That nigga Reggie Jackson deserve a few.
Yeah. Like for
Like,
him
that
to
nigga
not
is
even
gonna
get any
work.
PT in the playoffs last year after he got wet up by Luka, like, because I wanted that nigga off the team. When he got wet up by Luka, I wanted him off the team. But for him to come through and really fill in Pat Beverly's role, but do it in a different way.
And not only Pat's, he filled in Lou's scoring role.
Yeah,
100%.
Because I was under the impression like we needed a point guard because that's what we were talking about. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to keep Lou because we needed a scorer, which was somewhat true, but I felt like we were relying on Lou too much down the stretch of games.
When it comes to like fourth quarter closing
Right,
the
down the
game,
stretch of
and
games.
it's like he's a little predictable at this point.
And as much as I love PG sometimes needs somebody who's gonna stabilize the offense for him because he can get out of hand sometimes. You know, like he can really get out of hand in terms of having the ball in his hands and making the wrong decision. But having Rondo there, it kind of like stabilizes him a little bit. You know, like you have somebody who you can go to who will find you. Oh, wasn't that working? But yeah,
going out.
like he has that person who can stabilize him in the offense. So I think the Rondo trade has been good though. Ever since we got him, it's been good. I still miss Lou Williams though.
Yeah, I'm always miss Lou.
I'm always miss
That's
him.
that's literally my favorite Clipper of all time.
I mean, fuck Montrezl Harrell, which you know I know what he went through last year. Like
I
know-
still got that nigga shirt in my drawer. I should really burn that shit.
like I honestly
real
thought
talk.
those. I thought Harrell was gonna be a Clipper for life. I really did think that. I don't know what went on behind the scenes. You can't really speak about what went on behind
I
the scenes
feel
with
like
his
it
contract.
was like placement. There was no place for him. Like he's not a true big.
At all. He's an
He can't
undersized
stretch
power
the
forward.
floor. I mean, it's just at the end of the day when it comes to like when you see how they're playing right now, you can't see Montrezl Harrell fitting in that lineup right now.
Not right now, and especially because a lot of his scoring came from from Lou Will's ability to really run the pick and roll and be a threat off the pick. You know, like to come off of pick and shoot, that leaves you open off the double for you to just get an easy dump pass for a dunk, which that's Montrezl's game. You know what I'm saying? He get too deep, he will dunk all over you, but he wouldn't have a place on this team with just Rondo because Rondo's not a threat to really come off the pick and roll and really score like that. And then being undersized, and you know he's been getting a lot of DMPs with the Lakers.
Yeah,
Like he's been not getting a lot of PT, right?
Because he's undersized.
And the Lakers are a defensive team, so they're not stupid enough to just let him just roam free without Anthony Davis being there.
Right.
But Anthony Davis hasn't been having like a phenomenal year from three. He's not a prototypical stretch big.
No.
Anthony Davis is a really phenomenal player, but he's not somebody you want just standing out of the 3-point line just so Trez can get his.
Right.
Not at all. So it's an awkward fit on the Lakers for him. A very awkward fit. I just wish he would have went somewhere other than the Lakers because it seems. I know we didn't lose to the Lakers, but it's almost like I know that you have Rich Paul as your agent. It's just why the Lakers though, you know? Like
I mean,
it's
you
so
gotta
weird.
look. I guess you on Clutch Sports, bro.
yeah, I mean, fuck
You
Clutch.
go to where you go to where the money is at. Shit, and the
They
money
got
was
him
with
paid.
Clutch. They got Dennis Schroeder. AD, LeBron, like
yeah.
shit. I think it's a couple other Lakers who are signed with Clutch. Like it
Yeah.
only.
KCP signed with Clutch.
See,
Yeah, it's like a clutch.
So-
it's like a Clutch city over there,
it's a little cold. Niggas was getting mad at it. The white people was getting mad.
bro. Like when you see a superstar sign with Clutch Sports, you kind of already know eventually they'll end up with LeBron, no matter where
Most
he goes.
likely, yeah.
No matter
It
where he
just-
goes.
It makes sense. Who was that? That recently just signed with Clutch. That nigga thought was gonna get traded to the Lakers.
Was it Bradley Beal?
No, it wasn't Bradley Beal.
Look it up real quick. See who signed under Clutch. I'm pretty sure they have a list of players who are signed under Clutch Sports.
I think it was a point guard though, but I don't think it was Bradley Beal.
That's got to be the dopest name, Rich Paul.
I know, right?
Like,
A rich nigga named Paul.
Rich nigga named Paul, because you know that nigga fucking balling. He's one of the best agents out there. And he was LeBron's friend, right? Growing up.
Yeah.
So for him to, like, shout out to him for, like, really building his own brand like that. Like, I know he wouldn't have been able to without LeBron being in the league, but for him to be able to get so many people to sign
Shit, they
underneath
got
him.
Anthony Edwards. They
Yeah,
got
but he's
Trae
kinda
Young.
Yeah, they did get Trae Young.
I think that's what I was thinking about.
I
Imagine
know
Trae on the Lakers.
Trae Young is kind of like his own star, though. He's his own rising star.
Yeah,
he
I don't
wouldn't
even
go
think
play
he
with
should
LeBron.
Play with like in LeBron's shadow.
And plus, those Hawks jerseys are fire. And ATL is kind of like a good spot to be in. It's not like the worst place to play in. And they're having a winning season, so
You've lost to the.
you lost to the Atlanta Hawks. Ice Tray.
This nigga. Ain't nobody scared of the Hawks.
I don't fear the Hawks, man. And they got Lou Will. Shout out to him. Hopefully he wins something one day. He
Did-
gets a ring with us if we win, right? He
Who?
gets,
Lou Will?
Yeah, Lou Will
You
gets a
said
ring
that.
with
I don't even know if that's true or not.
because he spent majority of the season with us. He's helped us win a lot of games. I still think he gets a ring.
Shit, if he do, he deserves it.
It's just
That'd
kind
be
of
fucked up.
it would be kind of bittersweet.
That shit would be fucked up for him to trade halfway through the season.
And then you have
and
to
then
just
we
like
win
get a
that shit and
ring.
you don't get a ring.
I think he would probably. I don't know if that's like because I'm not a NBA player, so I don't know if that's like bittersweet to get a ring like that.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
You
Because
put your
like
work in.
you did put your work in, but you put your work in the regular season. Does that really matter?
Yeah. Yeah. The regular
guess
season
seeding.
placement and shit, that matters. If you helped your team like get that maybe it was like they were like 30, 20 something wins when they traded Lou,
Yeah.
close to 30.
That nigga was also part of that legendary 50
Right.
piece we got.
No cap.
That nigga
And
was part of that legendary
that
50
comeback
piece.
last season against Golden State,
Yep.
like
And the Hawks, was he there for the Hawks when? Because right before he got traded, remember the Clippers were going down a downward spiral. Like we were kind of losing a lot of games we should have been winning, and then
Yeah.
we had that comeback against the Hawks, and that was the first time Slave Master Luke showed up, and it's like when Slave Master
we
Luke
gotta
and
bleep that
Terrence
shit.
Mann.
we
Terrence
can't call
Mann.
this nigga Slave Master Luke.
I can. What up, Slave Master Luke? But like when we had that comeback, remember we went on like a real dirty win streak.
You know what's fucked up? Because Luke Kennard got the Slave Master balding patch.
Right, that's what
on
I'm
top.
saying. Like he young, he young. Like
Put
I
that
know.
nigga in the cowboy hat.
The only reason why he balding is because he's stuck inside a locker room with a whole bunch of niggas he can't tame. That's the only reason why he's balding. I'll be balding too. I hope I don't ever bald, man. That's a scary thought. I probably have to just end myself. Got to show my head shape.
This nigga.
Yeah, we're gonna edit that out. There's gonna be a lot of editing out.
Ain't shit getting edited. I don't even got the time or the patience. No, I'm just playing.
Man, looking like Megamind. Scary thoughts, man. Scary thoughts.
All right, man. All our topics are about basketball. We kind of
Pretty
fucked
much.
up.
Like, I mean, we can go off of other shit too, you know? Trying to get the basketball shit out the way. We don't always have to talk
How long
about
has it
sports. We don't always have to talk about
That's 30
sports.
minutes on basketball.
That's a long time. No, because the first fucking 10 minutes was you recording me inadvertently about my damn head. So that's 20
That's
minutes
true.
of
That's
basketball.
20 minutes of basketball. You're right. But shit, it's just the weekend, man.
And I didn't do shit for the weekend.
I feel like I had a topic list though, but I just fucked around and like, you know what? This is a good time to pause anyway because I want to check how it sounds. To this whole thing.
No, because I already have my favorite song, so I think I can go off of something already. And I like, so far, what is that, 3 songs? I love all of them. Took me a while to get used to 95 South, though.
Yeah,
Because when he said that Mario M on the head shit, that shit was.
but that shit
was
is a
whack.
bar.
It's a bar now after
Like-
you explained it to me.
But see, if you gotta explain a bar, is it really a bar?
Sometimes, because you have like if you don't.
But it was pretty obvious to me though. When I first heard it, I was like,
that's because you be engraved in that music shit. Like I don't listen to albums.
engraved in that music shit.
Yeah,
Not
like I don't
really.
like like a lot of people like really study albums. Like
Yeah, I do be listening.
like when an album dropped, they like really be like listening to every single song. I like songs. I don't like albums. I can't tell you I have a favorite album, but I do have a lot of favorite songs, and they're from a whole bunch of different artists. I don't really have like a favorite
I do
album.
not have
from
a
anybody.
favorite album.
Because I don't know,
That's
because
weird to me.
you know,
don't have a favorite album?
like right, like
No?
it's you have favorite songs, right, and they're not always from the same artist.
I have one album that most of the songs I like, but not like I don't have a favorite album.
No favorite albums. Like it's
That's
kind of
crazy. You don't have like a top 5 favorite albums.
no, I don't.
I have the top 5 favorite songs.
Yeah, that I agree with her. Cause like I don't know what it gets to a point like this Cole album. That's 3 songs already that were really fucking good. Like they were all really fucking good. But usually when it comes to like artists that I really mess with, like if I listen to their album, there's that one really good song that I like, but the other songs just don't live up to it, and it kind of just dies down my hype for the whole album. So I just never listened to an album where I was like, yo, all of these motherfuckers is a banger. And I know that's kind of
crazy.
unrealistic.
It is.
That's
It's hella
unrealistic.
unrealistic. Like,
But it's
there
just
are
like-
a few. Oh, that'll work. No, but I know for sure. Like, I can like. Let me think. If I can like name a top 5 favorite albums, top to bottom, like, I'll probably just be like, "To Pimp a Butterfly."
By Kendrick, right?
Yeah.
He had a couple of good songs on there. Not everyone was a banger though.
For Your Eyes Only, for sure.
That's J. Cole.
That's the top 5 for sure.
I had a couple of songs on there that I like, not all of them.
I'd probably say like that Absol album.
Which one?
These Days.
The only good song on that album was These Days,
You
featuring the old man.
bugging.
That's the only
What?
good one. I listened
What?
to that whole shit. That shit
You
was
probably
awful.
haven't listened to all. That's okay. I know you probably have. You don't listen to Absol, but fuck, these
Absol,
days,
I
that
fuck with
album is
Absol, though.
hard.
I fuck with Absol. I told you
Like-
These Days. I like the These Days song, and I think it was at the intro or the outro.
And then fucking the Sun's Tirade, Isaiah Rashad. You don't fuck with that.
I don't
one?
even know who the fuck that is. I don't know who that is. Hey man, don't bring up that damn. Don't bring up the soundboard. I thought you was about to boo me or something. I'm like, I don't know who that is.
I should. I swear.
Oh, here you go.
How you don't know who Isaiah Rashad is,
Bro, that just sound like a generic ass nigga, like a regular nigga on the street.
bruh?
The Sun's
Isaiah
Tirade,
Rashad
that's
has
a dope ass
a
name,
special
though.
connection with me. This was Isaiah Rashad was the last person that my brother listened to before he died.
Is he an underground?
What?
An underground rapper?
That's a real thing. Hell no. He's on TDE. He about to. Like,
He's on Top Dog?
Huh? But it's true.
He's on Top Dog? That's crazy. Never heard of him.
This is just something I would play if I wanted to show a nigga who Isaiah Rashad was. Sorry, y'all, if I have to mute this part of the audio.
This shit a banger?
This shit a banger.
I already don't like it.
What? All right, you know what? Let me just play his newest. That's fucked up.
Bro, I already
If
don't
you don't like
like
this
it.
shit 15 seconds in, then it's not. You're not gonna ride with it.
It really just comes down to the beat, because I didn't even hear him rap yet.
Cause he just be mumbling. He a mumble rapper.
I fuck with
Isaiah
mumble
Rashad
rappers.
is like the definition of a mumble rapper.
I fuck with mumble
But he
rappers.
be talking real shit. It's the new shit.
Yeah, this is a lot better. He hasn't even started yet, but this is better. Oh, is he even speaking words?
It's actually I think it's 3-6 Mafia. It's a cut from it.
Oh, okay.
Like,
He
that shit
mumbling
hard,
hard. That nigga is mush mouth.
I'm gonna play the video. Hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta play the video because that shit.
It's all
hard.
good because it's all getting edited out, or the audio is gonna get edited out.
It's about to get muted.
The whole audio, even
They-
with us talking.
Well, they can hear us talking. I think
Okay.
if we can like lower the track on the back.
Okay.
But if it's too loud, like how it is right now,
What they gonna copyright us and take what money?
nothing.
What money
Not
they
a
taking?
dime. But this shit hard. This shit actually.
I look like a regular ass nigga.
Bro. That shit gonna be hard.
Yeah, this should go hard. This go hard.
That nigga ill.
You know what? I'll compromise with you.
My nigga,
he is top 5 most unknown niggas of all time.
That's cap. Because
that's
he's
the
not
only
an
top 5
unknown
he
nigga.
making.
This is the nigga, like, niggas be online begging this nigga to drop an album for the last 4 or 5 years.
Niggas is begging Yachty to drop albums.
Niggas do not beg Yachty to drop
Niggas is begging Yachty
Who
to
the
drop an album.
fuck has begged Lil Yachty to drop an album? Literally nobody.
I know one bitch
Probably a
ass nigga.
13-year-old girl.
Nah, there's this one nigga. He old as fuck.
That
too.
nigga, the last thing Lil Yachty dropped was a nail polish line. Ain't nobody asking
A
that
what?
nigga for an album. Nigga, a nail polish line.
Oh yeah, no, he need to stay away. I respect his hustle though. That's a lot of
Shit,
hustle
I
he
don't.
beat.
I
That's
can't
good.
respect that.
Hey,
Well, you
man,
know what?
anybody
Fuck
make
it.
it big
I
like that,
think
you gotta respect it.
he not the only one. I think Machine Gun Kelly got a nail polish line too.
What? Oh, I do remember you telling me something about these nail polish lines, man. What the fuck's going on with that? I'm not even gonna get into that topic. I better not.
It's not working.
I kind of see it moving.
Nah, that shit tripping, man.
Is it the wire? But yeah, man, like
No, Machine Gun Kelly. Yeah, no, he got a nail polish.
you know,
line too.
I heard he started getting, maybe not in the black community, but I heard that his music started getting really good when he started doing like his country shit.
Not country, rock.
Is it country? Is it rock? Pop.
Like pop rock
Pop.
or some shit.
Pop.
Whatever you want to call it, pop rock.
I haven't heard any of it, but I heard that he sounds a lot better doing that than he did rapping.
But he could rap though.
He can.
If you could,
he's
if you
talented.
could body up Eminem,
Ain't nobody bodying up him.
he bodied up Eminem.
He tried.
Apparently he did. A lot of people would say he did. I'm not saying he did, but a lot of people will say that he did.
A lot of people thought that fucking Nick Cannon won the fight. I mean, won the beef battle with fucking
Nobody has
him.
said Nick Cannon has won.
I seen
that.
some people, man. Y'all niggas is fucking wild.
I feel like you have never seen that. You made that up.
I ain't make that up. I ain't make that up.
You saw Nick
I have
Cannon
no
on
factual
Wild 'N Out.
evidence
You
of
saw
this,
Nick
but I
Cannon
promise
on
you.
Wild 'N Out dropping bars. It was like he probably did. He
Boy,
probably
you
did
crazy as
out-rap.
hell, man. Hell no. Nick Cannon need to stay on Wild 'N Out. He don't ever need to step to a mic. Just like me. That man is just like me. He don't need to ever step to a mic.
No, we low key got to put the album out.
What?
No.
No.
We recorded. I don't think I ever played you that shit either. We recorded like what 5 songs, 4 songs?
6, no?
Was it 6?
I think it was 6.
I don't even think it was 6.
5, maybe 4. And only 2 of them were good, maybe 1.
I thought
Maybe
all
one.
of them were good.
You think it was good because you did good.
Nah, bro, we did good as a collective.
We didn't do good as a collective. Anything, I got backpacked. We didn't do shit, nigga, because
I can't even really rap though. Like, sometimes I can be good with my flows and shit, but I really can't just like spit bars. Like I ain't Nas or nobody.
But you're clearly like levels ahead of me. Like when you say we, bro, I don't know what you talking about because I don't play Nintendo. Ain't no we here. Ain't no we here, bro. Like no, you did good. I was featuring. Oh wow, wow, bro, wow. That's crazy, bro. I know I'm one of the funniest niggas alive. I don't need that validation.
Yo, all I know is, man, it was a good collective of music. If I say so.
For our first one, it wasn't terrible.
I feel like we should have did another one, just like for the fuck of it. Like especially when I was in the mood to really rap. But like now,
Yeah, you was in the mood.
I'm out of
bro.
that shit.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all a story, man. We during my birthday, I wanted to make an album. You know, I have like godlike confidence when it comes to shit. You know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing that can destroy my confidence.
I feel like we should play a song for Shay. Get her honest opinion right now. On
Hell
the podcast.
no, I don't need no audience. So this nigga, we started at like 6 in the afternoon, maybe 3 in the afternoon. It was sometime around that time, and he gassing me up. He gassing me the fuck up, talking about, oh yeah, man, keep riding, blah blah. Listen to the beat, let it come to you. So he does his verse in like 10 minutes, like no fucking cap. Like he did his whole verse in like 10 minutes.
What song are you like referring to though?
Bro, I don't even know the name of it.
It was a few. We did. I mean, like I said,
no,
we did like
but
5.
I'm talking about the trash rap.
Oh,
And
the trash
there's
rap.
only one trash rap.
But
that was trash.
what song was that though? Because then we ended up finishing.
I don't
that
know.
song
It's
at the end
a
of the day.
suppressed memory to me. I don't even want to hear the beat because I can still remember me writing that bullshit
I
down.
do got the paper somewhere.
Yo, let me tell y'all something. First of all, I crumpled that paper, but when he brought it out of whatever he brought it out of, this shit was clean print, laminated. Like this nigga got this shit for the Hall of Shame.
It's history.
That's It's not a good piece of history. Now I understand why niggas like do what they do. Like they be destroying shit. That shit need to be
Why
destroyed.
niggas be killing niggas and why niggas be jumping niggas? It's
like-
it's because they hold on to pieces of history like that.
When he pulled out that paper, let me tell you something. For the first time in my life, I understood why Judas did what he did to Jesus. Because I wanted to strangle this nigga. Like when he pulled that shit out, like we were rapping and he did his shit. The shit was, I'm not gonna lie, the shit was clean. That shit was crispy. His bars were crispy. Like his bars were fucking crispy. So I'm like, all right, I gotta match this nigga, bro. So I step up to the mic, right? And he looking at my paper. He's like, no, bro, you just gotta flow it like this. You gotta flow it like this. So this nigga's genuinely, and this is how you know this nigga a good friend, because this nigga genuinely trying to help me, and we struggling, bro. We struggling to get me to rap this shit. Dog, this was the worst rap I like ever put to fucking paper. I swear to God. And this nigga was genuinely trying to like really get me to rap this shit. And so I was like, nah, bro, I gotta go home. You know, I was drunk and shit, and I didn't go home. I was gonna go home and sleep, but I couldn't sleep. That's how much this was fucking with me.
Right.
That's how much this shit was fucking with me.
You said you wrote. This nigga said he went home and wrote a whole nother verse because he was so mad.
I was so mad. I was like so
and
mad.
that's what I've said. It's one of the songs. I can't say which one it is, but it's definitely one of the songs.
Yeah, it's one of the songs that we finished.
That we actually
and
finished.
it was much better than my first attempt.
I can't think of which one it was. I wish I could play that shit.
But
right
this
now.
shit was, you couldn't
It's
flow
funny.
to it. You couldn't flow to the shit. I couldn't flow to that shit. The line was fucking trashy. You know, this nigga was trying to read my paper, trying to show me how I should rap it, and the whole time this nigga was trying not to break into a laugh. Like that, I could see it. The nigga was trying to hide it, but this nigga was trying not to break into a laugh. And like hearing him rap it, I was like, you know, maybe this shit plausible. Like maybe I could do this shit. That shit is undoable. That shit is fucking garbage. What did John
I
from
sound like a
Tennessee?
trash nigga to be sitting there.
No, if anything, that
telling
nigga a
this
good
These
friend.
trash ass bars are so fire.
Like I don't know if that makes you a good friend. Like now, really thinking about it, like you let me write that shit to paper.
Can I hear
I mean, I don't
You
even
can
know
look
which
at
one
it,
it
but
was.
you can't read it out loud. I don't remember what the rap is.
just play all of them until you remember?
Hell no, hell no. That's PTSD. No,
Let me see. Where that
no.
shit at?
Bro, don't play our damn raps on this airwave.
No, I can. If we, don't, we can edit that shit out.
I want to see, like, that's honestly how I'm going to judge if he was a
The
good
only
friend.
song that I like that we did was
That's how you're gonna judge what?
If you're a good friend or not.
he's not a
Oh.
good friend.
No, but
Like,
the
I'm
songs
starting to
we
really
put,
think
the,
about
the,
it. He's
the
not a
songs,
good friend.
The songs that we actually finished
Not
and
bad.
completed were good
Not
songs.
bad.
Like,
His definition is good as my definition of not bad, and he's the only reason why it's even reaching the threshold of not bad. Like,
all right, I got them all.
I think the only one I like is Harden versus Shay. I think that's the only one that I genuinely fuck with. Harden versus Shay. We weird. Look at that fucking face, man.
Yo, Loki, I don't want to play it either.
Like,
Now
you know
that
what
I
I'm
think of
saying?
it,
Like, because first
it
of all,
might
we
be
gotta
hella-
edit it out.
It might be hella cringe.
It's gonna be cringe, man. Like, you
Alright,
don't have to
I'ma
hear
play
that
it.
shit off camera.
You've never done it for me.
I'm about to play it.
Am I the first one on this track, bro? You can't do that.
Oh, it's only playing in my headphones. So
Good.
hold on, I'm gonna play it through the speaker.
I kind of like this song. I thought I went off a little bit. I think.
Hold up.
I grew up listening to rock. I'm not a rapper. I'm not a fucking rapper. I just started liking rap because I just realized I was black at a certain age.
This nigga.
I really did. I really grew up thinking I was Mexican.
How can I change? Oh, you know what?
He doesn't want it out loud.
No, it's because I want to hear it.
You can edit it out. This cool. This song is not that bad. I mean, I know I'm probably gonna get fucking flamed for this shit, but
No, you're not even like. She's literally gonna be the only one that hears it.
good. Y'all niggas ain't hearing shit.
I'm not gonna put that shit on the podcast, and it's not like we're live streaming right now.
That is true. Yeah, we gonna edit this whole thing out anyway. Don't matter.
Screw-
Probably the conversation, and they can just come back once the song is done.
Right. All right. I don't even want to hear it, to be honest with you. Like I said,
You went off on this track though. You really did. Oh my god.
you can tell the difference between who's who, right? Like you can tell that's him.
Yeah, your face don't lie.
No, I've never heard you.
Light them up and watch them burn for a while.
See, like now I'm hella nervous about my
No,
shit.
you were good. You really went off on this one. No. This nigga go hard. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gassing him because he's my friend. This is only just my physical form. I only listen to that song for that part. I only listen to the song for that part. Oh, I did have another verse on this shit. I had 2 verses on this shit.
I feel like I was so off. Your face is like, it's bad, huh?
This shit trash.
I'm really good. When did you make this?
August. It was August 13th. August 12th. August 12th.
Birthday, right?
It was the day before my birthday.
Before his birthday.
Why are you guys so depressed?
We always
That shit was
depressed.
hard.
This is Young Black Depression.
It's fun,
What
but
was the
why
name of
are
our
y'all
podcast?
so depressed?
Oh, the Young Black Failure Modulation.
Yeah.
That's the one that I did
Yeah,
before.
it's
Like,
just-
Young Black Failure Modulation.
It's just Young Black Depression. That's it.
This was hard.
No.
I wasn't depressed. Well, I was hella depressed around that time. You already know I was fucked up.
Something wrong with your eardrums. But be honest, it's because of him. His verse went hard. He had the longest verse, and that shit went hard.
But
Like
it was
he was really like Baphomet with the horn. They call me the goat, and this is my physical form.
Yeah,
Like
that shit was kind of hard.
that shit go hard. That shit go hard.
All right, this is
Oh no,
another
this one gotta go. No, this one gotta go.
It's
This
kind of
shit's so
loud. That
ass.
little dink is loud. I'm sorry. I couldn't fix it. I like this one too, though.
I don't think I like this one. I don't remember. I don't like this one.
This is the one I like.
Trooper shit.
You know, bitch, nigga switch like right to left and still don't miss. Like that shit hard.
Yeah, I told you. You come up with some good shit. And he was doing this within like 2-3 minutes. Like he was able to write this shit within like 2-3 minutes. Very. I feel like if you give him a day, he could really write some shit. It's my own fault.
I thought you were hitting a Henny. I'm like,
I think this was a song that I couldn't write to.
it is.
I think this is the one because I'm starting to have unsuppressed memories. This is the one. This is it. This is it. Cause I'm getting real nervous again. I can feel my body like going into survivor mode. This shit is so fucking ass.
This shit hard. No, you did good on this one. Like,
I don't think
the
I
second verse
did.
you came back was hard.
Take me back, way back to 2008. Yeah, this is the one.
Illuminate. Like that shit hard. Don't procrastinate. Only mine to take.
Young dreamer, this world is made of my cognition. But keep that shit to yourself, don't need no recognition.
Like that shit hard.
Came from the same mold. I think this was actually the first song we made.
Within your
The
eyes.
very first one. No, the other one. Harder versus Chase, the first one.
You wanted that, huh?
That's who reversed
I can go to the store and get more.
I'm on one. The very first verse I wrote to this song was so fucking ass.
I think it's pretty much over.
I think that was it because I think that was it for that one.
Go through like depression together?
No, we were just having fun.
Yeah, we were just having this is our definition of fun.
Who hurt you?
Everybody.
Everybody in the world.
Everybody. You want me to make a list?
Yes, please.
It's gonna be a 3-hour podcast. Breakfast.
That shit was funny.
We was drinking Douce that night too. We really was. That's probably why we was really depressed. Cause we was sitting up here really having moments. We were having moments for my birthday.
You don't have moments with me.
I do have moments with you.
We was going through
Rap
shit.
right now.
We was going through shit back in the summer.
Better? I kicked it.
On the song.
Rotate it towards. Bring it a little bit. I didn't take anybody out, trust me. I was single as fuck. He knows.
Yeah.
We were just writing a song.
Just some right at a time before I spread out my wings and then I learn how to fly.
Like, don't he sound good?
He has like the mellow tone. Like,
Right.
it's nice.
It's like a good contrast, right?
Let me tell you something. I grew up in choir. So I'm more. I believe myself to be more of a singer. I'm not a very good one, but I'm more of a singer than a rapper. Like that's more of my calling.
Right, because it sounds good on this.
Yeah.
This nigga be like way underselling himself.
But really, both of you need therapy. Deep therapy.
He need therapy. I'm God. I'm God.
My therapy is in this cup right here.
Shit.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't even drink
I am
it.
my greatest
All
therapist.
right, we got like 2 more.
Ooh.
I
I
feel like
named
this
this
one
song.
trash.
I named this song, so you already know it's trash.
Well,
Cause
you said
wouldn't-
this one
wouldn't
was
know.
your favorite one though. See, this one really sad. I feel like this one was like the most depressing one.
All of this whole album's depressing. This whole album's fucking depressing. But I love the fuck out of it. It's my creation.
Right.
It's my little retarded
Like
baby.
we sat here, picked all the beats and shit.
Yep.
It was fun.
I couldn't rap to anything that was too fast.
Yeah, this is the saddest one. This shit good though. It's just good rap. I don't feel like that right now.
He felt like that back then.
I did.
You concerned, huh? Yo, really, real talk, man. We was in a dark place.
Like, for real.
We was in a dark place during this album.
It's just good raps though.
Yeah, it was. I feel like this was a good therapy session for us.
It was.
It
Like,
was.
this helped. After this shit, I feel like niggas was good.
Yeah,
Like.
and honestly, I think the heat had us depressed too.
that too. It was hot as fuck.
So every August, you guys are gonna do this.
Oh yeah.
It was our It was like his birthday, then mine coming.
Honestly, I was just more depressed because I have like a fear of my hairline receding. So like, I was just getting a year
Every
older.
year, it's like fuck.
Every-
What's gonna happen this year?
Right, like shit.
Like I got knees and shit that start hurting like every year. It's
It don't get no easier.
like my hand is getting bruised from a basketball. That's
That shit
age.
is unheard of at the age of 18.
Bad bruise though.
That's age.
That's a bad bruise.
The way the ball hit him though, it wasn't even that hard. Like this nigga fragile now.
Nah, that's cap. That shit was hard as fuck. That shit hurt.
My bad.
No, the bruise is not right there. That was
more
just
like
a
right
lighter.
here,
It's
right?
like right here in the
Yeah.
center, and it's just like a little black spot. It's like
It's happened to me before when I fractured my pinky.
What?
Huh?
I don't think I fractured anything. I probably
He would
did.
know. He would know if it's like fractured. Like you could still move your thumb in and out,
Yeah.
right? I couldn't move my pinky in and out for fucking weeks.
Oh, I forgot that shit happened.
Yeah, my shit was gone.
Yeah, that double jointed shit is what helped. Cause I swear, if I wasn't, that shit would have like
That shit would have snapped
it
off.
would have snapped back, like for real, for real. 'Cause
Snapped
that's
back
what
like a
happened.
hat, nigga.
That's really what happened. Like the ball when that shit bounced up, it went bah, and it pushed my thumb back.
I shouldn't have did the dumb shit that I did because I knew I wasn't gonna make it, and he was low key kind of just tired because I had just
I was
whooped you
trying to
one on
stop the
one.
ball from hitting my face or going over the fence.
Right, and so he was kind of like just sitting there, and he wasn't even looking. Actually, I think we had to call out to you, right? I had to call out to you because I had to tell him like, "Hey, yo, I just did some dumb shit," and he just like looked up and went blop, and then he just stood up. He's like, "Yeah."
I was like, fuck.
That little Tom, yo,
Started going stinging like Tina Turner. Oh no! You're
Me
like,
hoy, me
fuck.
noy. Me hoy, me noy.
Nigga turned into Doodle Bob.
Doodle
No,
Bob,
that shit
nigga.
hurt though. It really did hurt.
That shit.
Now you came home.
That first night, I was
The whole
like,
fight.
that first night I was like, fuck. Yeah, we only got in a fight because
We
like,
didn't technically
or
get
almost got in a fight. Toxic ass motherfuckers because I felt like you tried to make it seem like I was mad at you, but I was just really sitting in pain.
He was in pain.
Like,
No.
so a nigga
Because he
wasn't trying to-
understood it the next day when I walked out of the room, didn't say shit, went and did my own thing. He was
Oh, you gave him the toxic silent
no,
treatment.
I did the exact same
she
thing
did
he
the same
did.
shit, but that's toxic too, right?
That's
That's fucking
that's
toxic.
Both of y'all toxic. Both of
It's
y'all wrong.
fuck.
Both of y'all wrong.
As fuck.
He understood why I was
But you
upset.
know, I'm probably more in line with her because I'm a vengeful person.
But
I'm a
see,
vengeful
that's
person.
fucked up.
No, so we tried to talk about it, right? We tried to talk about it. He didn't understand it from my point of view, so I didn't do it.
She said he ain't understand me. Ain't nothing else matter.
But
God damn it.
look, my whole thing is like this. It's like I come home, I'm in pain. I'm over here trying to make something to eat. We just hooped for what, 3 hours?
Yeah, 3 hours. You hoop for very long periods.
So
of time.
like, not
I can't
only
get a kiss. I can't get a hug.
Not when a nigga tired. Like
He gonna hug you with his
Look,
broken finger.
when it comes to hugging her, to giving her a kiss, right? She laying in a bed. A nigga gotta lean over. I can't even
you just
lean
being
over
late.
right now.
You can't lean over because your thumb hurt.
Bro, I can't put my hand down.
I don't know about that one, G.
my
That's
nigga,
that's
I
an
can't even put
excuse.
my hand down right now.
I can understand the hug maybe because like,
I could like if
No,
you
but
standing
I
up and
get,
shit,
like a hello. First I got
oh damn, he was real mad.
and that's hella cat. Cause I did come in the house and I was like, damn babe, I hurt myself.
yeah, I didn't get a hey babe, how you doing? Hey babe.
Why would I ask you
Hey,
about
babe,
myself when
you
I'm
okay?
literally like I don't even know what's going on with my thumb right now?
That's toxic. That's toxic on your end too.
Thank
the
you.
fact
Like,
that he
I'm-
didn't come in, he was like, "How's your day going?" Like y'all ain't been spending the whole day together.
that
anyway.
part, like my nigga, we live together and you work at home.
But I mean,
Like-
you was gone for some time though. You should have said something.
3 hours.
I'm over here playing Dr. Phil. What the fuck am I talking
No
about?
cat. This is not supposed to be that. But
I'm over here
look,
playing Dr.
look.
Phil. I'm an instigator.
But look, my whole thing is just that I was in pain, right? I go into the kitchen. I gotta make a cup of noodles because I don't feel like cooking literally nothing else. You already know when I cook, shit take an hour, almost 2 hours because I'm over here trying to.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Just to cut you off. So you play basketball for 3 hours, got all that salt out of you, and you gonna eat some salty ass noodles?
Nigga,
That's why you was mad.
There was nothing else that I could make like on the fly.
That's why you
I
was
didn't
mad
have
all
Hot
that damn
Pockets.
sodium.
Like, we didn't have none of that shit. So at the end of the day, right, we don't eat that shit. So at the end of the day, I came in the house. I said, "Hey babe, I fucked my hand up." Blah blah blah.
Oh, so he did talk to you.
Of course, literally.
So he did talk to you.
My hand as he was walking to the bathroom.
That's cap because I stopped in the room and I was like, I fucked up my hand, and you already know. You know, every time I come into the house, the first thing I do is what? After basketball, wash my hands.
Yeah. So you were walking
So why would I come up to you and kiss you in this circumstance when I haven't even washed my hands yet?
You
I
want
came up, babe,
you want him
I
to
fucked up
come?
my hand.
You want him to come caress your face
Right,
with all
with
that,
this, all that
all that
sweat and
dirt?
shit. Like,
all
a
that
nigga,
sweat and dirt,
like a
yeah.
nigga is coming home after all this shit, washing his face, washing his hands, and then I'm gonna walk up to you and give you a kiss. I'm not gonna do that shit when I don't know how many.
I feel
niggas
like
are
as long as you acknowledge her, it's not that bad.
Thank
if you, as long as you acknowledge her, and then like maybe after you wash your
Where's
hands, then
my
do what you
round of
normally do.
applause for my acknowledgement, right? Like, toxic nigga. So, okay. So, a nigga goes into the kitchen. I'm cooking my noodles. And instead of, like, going to go lay down in the bed and wait the duration of the noodles cooking, I came in the room. I didn't say nothing. I didn't. At this point, because I had already acknowledged you anyway, and you were tired as fuck, rolled over on the side of the bed like I was already mad at
She
you.
gave you the back
So
treatment.
once I saw that shit, that you were rolled over on your side and mad at me, I guess it's because I didn't
Back
give
to
you a
you?
kiss or some shit like that.
I was more mad that you hurt yourself than anything.
That's my
And
bad.
on top of that, you gonna be mad at me because I hurt myself on accident?
He got hurt because of me.
He knows he's old.
Yeah, you old as fuck.
You know
A nigga
your
is
age.
not.
You know your age.
How old are you?
I'm looking right at the camera. I'm almost 27.
Put the camera on me. 27. God damn. God damn.
But listen. Just my like I said. So continuing with the story. Instead of like staying in the room for the whole duration of the noodles and shit like that, and I noticed that the energy was already off. Like I said, she was rolled over on her side, not trying to talk to a nigga anyway. So I'm like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna go sit in the kitchen real quick. The air conditioner blasting like it is right now. You see a nigga shivering, right? Because it's
Man.
cold as a bitch in here. So I got my cover that was on the couch, right? And I sat on the couch, which is right next to the kitchen, for 2 fucking minutes while these noodles was cooking. It was 2 minutes.
How long you have the noodles
Unfortunately- Nigga, how long do noodles take to cook?
Not no damn 5 minutes. That's just 2 minutes and 30 seconds at the most.
Right.
At the most.
So listen, I got the noodles cooking. I'm in the kitchen, and I make the noodles, and I go back in the room. And you know what? On the way back to making the noodles, this is where shit got like out of hand. On the way back to making the noodles, what did you say to me? You said some shit to me that
Probably some
triggered me.
slick shit.
I didn't say anything. I said, are you coming to bed?
Oh, that triggered him. That triggered you?
No, it was something else.
That
You
triggered
said,
you?
I wish I remember, but I'll be blocking out the shit.
I'm pretty sure I said, are you coming to bed?
I don't know, because
No.
you be omitting,
Oh,
you be
you know-
omitting information.
You said, fuck, what was it? I feel like it was something on the lines of like, oh, are you not coming back to bed? Like, did I do something wrong? And I'm like, right. And I was like, and I was.
No. I said, did I do something wrong? Because you kind of, when you grabbed
Damn, son, you gonna let her talk to you like that?
No, but listen, look, and when she said, look,
I wanted to see if she could have a nigga moment. She just had a nigga moment.
no cap, cause she had black, so that nigga should be coming out. And
Yeah,
I'm
she
trying to
just
tell
had a
you,
nigga moment. That's
you
why I
gotta shut
tested
that
you.
Nigga shit up sometimes.
Yo,
Like, goddamn.
I just tested you.
gotta
You
calm
toxic.
Hella.
She toxic.
Thank you.
I had to test that. I just wanted to see it.
So look, so 2 minutes, right, before she even asked me that question, did I do anything wrong? I thought to myself, wow, she gonna make this shit seem like I hurt myself and I'm mad at her for this shit.
Yo, that's a toxic mindset. If you thought he was thinking like that.
Like that. He thought I was going to think like that. That's what he
And
said.
hold up. Did you think like that?
No.
Yes.
Look him in the eyes without smiling. Look him in the eyes without smiling and tell him no.
You literally asked me, when you asked me, did I do something wrong? And then I was like, no, babe.
Wait,
like,
wait.
but-
Because I haven't known you that long.
Pause. First off,
With a facial.
hormones are in fact there. I literally thought I had upset you somehow.
Can you turn off the AC?
I-
That part, like, why in your head? I haven't seen you in 3 hours.
Which is like an eternity.
3 hours, right? You think a nigga just gonna come home and be mad at you for literally nothing?
It's a possibility. You could be in a bad mood.
But I don't look, even if I'm in a bad mood, when it comes to hurting myself and shit like that, I'm not gonna take it out on you. I might be quiet and I might just shut down for a little bit because I don't want to sit here and cry or some shit. So it's like,
So, look,
that's
I've-
cap because it's so rare that I'm really just sitting here
Exactly, the only
upset
time
with you.
shut up- Exactly.
So look, I'm gonna say this.
I get what you're saying.
So I've
I
known
just-
I've known
it
you
clicked.
for about 2 years. You can't hide your face.
No,
You can't hide your face. I've known you for like a month. You definitely can't hide your face. You definitely can't hide your face. So I feel like y'all both just be throwing faces at each other, toxic hell, looking like walking emojis.
My nigga.
Walking
It just be
emojis.
toxicity in this house. It's just
Man,
like,
I
fuck,
can feel
and
the
I love
radiation
it.
from
I love
here.
it to death for some reason. Like, I like that little toxic shit. But it just be like, fuck, I need a break from the toxicity.
Bro, the
Can we just be
toxicity
safe?
flows through us. It
And I know
flows
weird as
through
shit.
us.
I'm the worst nigga to be saying, can we be safe?
Bro, let me tell you something. Before he met you, let me tell you something about him. What we used to say on the floor all the time? We want something toxic.
We want
We
something
want something
We
toxic,
used to say
like,
that shit all the time.
Toxicity, like I'm
Niggas
a
don't want nothing boring.
literal chemotherapy walking. That's how toxic I am. I am uncancerable. Toxicity runs through me. I am toxicity.
But like, the toxicity is cool because
degree.
it can be funny. But I feel like
That shit's just not funny
I
in the
feel like
moment.
you be taking like some of the jokes and shit I say really personally.
The faces.
Jokes you
The
say.
faces.
Like she thinks I'm mean as shit.
No, there was a day where he literally said this joke. What the fuck? It was some fucking TikTok video about, what's something that you're supposed to like, but you secretly find annoying. And
Is
he's
your
like,
girl, right?
You bitch.
See, but my mind instantly went
But
there.
ain't that shit
my mind
funny
instantly
as
went
fuck?
there.
Like that shit is hilarious.
Like, yo, that's a trap question.
it is.
That's
a trap
that's a
question.
trap question.
That question,
And-
but like my
Was it the
mom-
right answer though?
No.
Yes.
Ooh, what was the answer?
Not me.
Not me. Oh, not you specifically. The answer is my girl, but not you. Okay. Yeah, you fucked up.
So what I'm
You
supposed to
fucked
say?
up.
Oh, them old bitches.
Like laughing.
Man, my ex,
My ex, right?
my fucking ex. I don't love her no more.
Oh, hold on, I
I
guess.
don't love her no more.
What?
Because you said something that you secretly love, but you find annoying. You don't want to say your ex.
You don't want to say,
wanna say your ex.
That's a hell of a setup.
That's a setup question. Ooh.
I don't find my mom annoying. I don't.
And
Find
I
my
don't
mom
secretly love my mama. I love my mama to death out in the open, nigga. I'm a mama's boy.
Secretly, it's what's something you're supposed to like that
Oh.
you secretly find annoying.
Oh,
You're
secretly
not
find
supposed to
annoying.
like your mom, though.
I like
I don't think you're supposed to like your mom.
You're supposed to love your mama.
You're supposed to love your mama, but I don't think you're supposed to
Unconditionally.
like your mama.
I don't even know what that means.
No,
You gonna have to explain that to me.
Like, find her as like
like she's not like right.
My mama was my best friend.
No, look, I feel like
so.
it's like okay,
You
look.
know how you guys are? Would you be like that with your mom?
I was.
You need Jesus.
Damn.
No, he's a mama's boy, but that's okay.
I am a
But
mama's
look,
boy.
You should
it's
be
like
on that show.
I'm trying to. How can I put this? I just feel like niggas be really like putting their mom before like everything, and only in a sense where it's like if your mom make your decisions,
That's
you gonna
bad-
follow them.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like you're supposed to like your mom to that degree where like if she sit there and tell you like, hey, don't date that girl, don't live in that house, don't move to that state, don't do this, and you sitting there and you doing that shit, and you live in your mom's backyard and shit like that, only because she told you not to. That kind of shit. I feel like that type of relationship you're not supposed to have with your mom. Of course, you're supposed to love her to death, even if she is like telling you to do that type of shit and she's controlling. But you're not supposed to like just bend over backwards for her.
No, not at all. Not
like
at all.
ever. Of course, my mom is one of my best friends too.
Like I went to my mom for it. I went to my mom for advice.
I'm sorry. It's my mom.
But
I came out of her.
Yeah. Head shape and all, but like
I cut many you.
Like
you know what I'm saying?
But like I agree with you with that though. Like your mama's supposed to be like your support system, your beacon. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what
somebody
she's supposed to be, not your decision maker.
That wisdom for you,
right?
Like,
not your decision maker.
If you don't know what to do in a certain situation,
that's what
you go to your mom because she can give you that guidance or like some sort of help.
Absolutely.
But never like dictating your life.
No, not at all.
That's
weird. Toxic.
Or niggas like on that show. What is it? I Love a Mama's Boy.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
Oh, you want to talk about?
Oh, did you just point at me? No. Oh, I was about to. I thought you was. I was like, wait a minute, because I'm about to have a nigga moment too. I can get wild with the best of them.
But no, I Love a Mama's Boy is like it's this TV show where it's literally like a dude and a woman they're dating, but like their mom and the son, them motherfuckers pretty much dating too.
That's fucking gross.
One dude bought his fiance lingerie, and his mom
the matching lingerie.
He bought his mama lingerie.
Matching lingerie, and as a matter of fact, his mom picked it out.
Yep.
What the?
Yep. And then she wore it when the girl came over.
Right. So this is
what? Yep.
These
were they in Alabama?
No.
Where was they
Were
at?
they like in New York? No.
Yeah, I think they were.
Like
hey, New York, y'all wildin'.
They were like the Bronx. Yeah, I think.
The Bronx? I know I just got loud as fuck. The Bronx?
It was some. I think it was like I can't remember, but I think it was New York.
That can't be the Bronx, bro. Not you talking about the Tims in the winter? The hardcore niggas?
No, these ain't the niggas who wear the Tims in the winter. These are niggas who wear. Like,
no, that nigga wearing his mama.
No, they wear the.
That nigga wearing his mama. He ain't wearing no Tims.
They wear the Uggs in the winter. Look, what's up with my mic, man?
The Uggs in the winter? You probably keep touching it.
No, I barely touch that shit though.
Shit, nigga, you know how your mic be?
Yeah, that's true.
You gonna have to leave that shit right there.
You
you are one with the mic.
You are one with the mic.
We gonna get some better equipment. For sure.
The camera towards me.
What happened to it?
I don't know. This shit is getting
more. Yeah, like a couple of more inches.
Yeah,
right there.
That should be okay.
The Bronx, bro.
Yeah, no, that's where that
fucking boonies.
And yeah, no, that nigga was like practically married to his mom. They lived in the backyard.
That's weird.
In the barn she built.
That's fucking
and
weird.
then on top of that, she wanted a key and shit. She was the architect for their house.
Listen, may God rest her soul, man. And I went through a lot of shit with my mama, but I am not watching my mama wear no lingerie.
That shit was weird. And his mom she walked out dancing and shit in the lingerie. In front of him. And you know what's fucked up? Like, he bought the lingerie. They had like a special dinner and shit planned, him and his wife. The mom walks in. Now he got to go watch movies with his mom. Gotta go watch movies with his mom. And it was like an anniversary night.
Nah.
That's the shit I'm talking about. You cannot like your mom.
Nah.
You can't like your mom like that.
You're not like that, man.
That's too much.
Like, I'm having a bad taste in my mouth hearing that story.
That shit's sick.
That's fucking sick.
That shit is
That's
different.
sick.
But niggas is really like that out here. It's a lot of niggas out here.
Shit, I ain't never met a nigga like that.
On that show. It wasn't only one couple. What was it? 4 couples?
You say couple of parents?
No, nigga, 4 married couples or people who are intending to get married.
That's beyond mama's boy.
Yeah,
that's beyond mama's boy. I'm a mama's boy, but I ain't like that.
Like giving them baths, cutting their hair.
Nah,
no, grown ass man.
Nah, man.
Grown ass man.
I don't want to hear no more of that shit.
That shit
I'm about
sick.
to throw up.
No, there's no more.
I'm about to throw the fuck up.
I'm sorry. But that shit's sick. It looked like it got to be rotated towards him more.
Hey, babe, what are we doing tomorrow?
Not talking about this while we're podcasting.
What is tomorrow?
Monday.
Oh, man, I feel like you forgetting something important, man. I shouldn't even be here. Yeah, look at that calendar, nigga. Look at that calendar. It's Monday. Monday the what? May 16th, man. You better remember.
Is that 6 months? No, it's not. It's on the 19th.
No, you said the 16th.
How y'all not even know? How is this such a conflict?
We have like 3 different.
How the fuck is this a conflict?
It's toxic. You see how us just having 3 days can cause an argument?
The fact that she brought it up now.
Right.
I
I was telling you.
I mean,
Toxic.
to be fair, he kind of looked up at the calendar and had a hint.
No, it's not even on there.
No, I didn't write it.
That's fucked.
I guessed right though.
That's sick.
I knew it. I knew what the fuck she was referring to. Toxic.
I love you so much.
Man, this shit
I love
feeling
you
like
too, Toxic.
this shit is feeling like Sharon Noble. Is that what it is?
Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Hell
what's her
yeah,
name?
just toxic radiation in the
Radiant
air.
everywhere, bro.
Shit about to turn our hair gray.
I think I got gray
I'm about to
hairs
turn
already.
into a ghoul. Did you see that shit? The show Chernobyl.
No, I didn't.
Oh my god.
didn't.
Watch Chernobyl. That shit's sick. Niggas was turning into literal ghouls.
Shit sound like
Like their
gremlins.
skin was melting because of the radiation.
That's nasty.
Rest in peace to the people of Chernobyl, man.
Yeah, for real, for real. I
shit
barely
was-
heard. You know Pompeii.
It's sad.
You know I was
It's kinda
actually
sad for real.
I was talking to one of my friends about Pompeii. He's never heard of it. Like I don't know how you went through middle school and high school without ever
I
hearing about
recognize the
Pompeii.
name, but I don't know what that is.
You guys don't know about Pompeii
You
either?
don't know what Pompeii is?
God damn.
So-
no.
okay,
Stop
so look.
attacking me.
So
Fall back into
so
a
I
corner.
guess this isn't like a topic of conversation in history class then. Like maybe not everybody learns it, but I learned it in middle school. I was in advanced class. I don't know where your ass was at. But you was in advanced classes, weren't you?
No,
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm just better. But
not in
like
advanced.
like
Damn
Pompeii,
nigga.
it was
Toxic too. What
I
the
know I am
fuck?
toxic as fuck. You already know that.
This nigga. Oh, I'm sorry. That was toxic.
But so Pompeii, it was a little island. Was it in Italy? Rome, whatever. Same shit, different day. No. Edit that out. But
No.
like it was a volcano. It was a volcano. They were on an island next to a volcano, and the volcano erupted. And there was so much ash and lava from the volcano that it literally casted these people. You can look it up. Like those people they're still casted in the positions where they got burned. Like you see babies laying down. You see people like sitting in corners. Like it's a whole ghost city. 2 eyes.
And they're all
Look at the Pompeii body cast.
he's bad.
It's like real people, man. The same thing, kind of like yeah, you see that? Like dogs and shit. Like it's the craziest shit ever, man. When I first saw it, I couldn't believe that it was real. I thought it was like a museum. Like those people literally died in the positions like that.
Whole, like, report on Pompeii.
You see that shit? Holding babies, like babies dying. Like it's crazy. It's like
I don't know about when I see this depressing ass shit. I just got hella sad.
it's crazy though.
Like,
That's
that's
like
fucked
that's
up.
our world. That's our world.
I know that's our world. That's literally the earth.
The
That's
earth.
the shit we can't control.
Yeah,
They
you're
shoulda
right.
ran, though.
Like they couldn't.
They should have right.
They're on an island,
Like, it literally, they didn't know it was going to explode.
right?
And then
Oh, so was the volcano on the island?
You talking about?
was
You
on-
talking about what? Like
Like
100
in
years
the middle
ago?
of the island?
Yeah.
not like in the middle.
It was
but,
on the.
like,
It was
at
in the
edge.
ocean. But like, how could like you're talking about like probably close to 100 years ago, maybe 200 years ago, or even further than that actually. But like,
But there are signs that volcanoes
not
are
this.
gonna erupt.
What I think.
Come on now, you cannot say that like even though it was older times that the signs of volcanoes.
First of all, they
erupting-
thought the volcano was dormant. They thought the volcano was dormant, but I think they say that reports from back then was that the animals were acting a little bit crazy. But they know them being like people of the past, they really didn't know. Like you just think the animals are going crazy, and then like the volcano fucking erupts.
But it's just like
Oh, that was the
smoke and shit,
79 AD. That was so far back.
So
So you talking about people really didn't know? They really, really didn't know.
I'm gonna read this. Not on the topic list, by the way.
Yeah, I know, right?
Vesuvius, a volcano near the Bay of Naples in Italy, has erupted more than 50 times. Its most famous eruption took place in the year 79 AD, when the volcano buried the ancient Roman city of Pompeii under a thick carpet of volcanic ash. The dust poured across the land like a flood, one witness wrote, and shrouded the city in a darkness like the black of closed and unlighted. These niggas could write this good, and you telling me they couldn't tell that a volcano was gonna erupt?
They were educated, not God.
This is a witness talking about it poured across the land and a darkness like the black of closed and unlightened rooms.
Like, what does that even mean? Like the black of closed and unlightened rooms.
These niggas was talking like Edgar Allan Poe, and you telling me they couldn't tell that that the volcano was going to erupt? I feel like it was ignorance in that city.
Bro, they had nowhere to run. They're on an island. It was like a little peninsula. Where are you gonna run
Let
to?
me look at this on the map. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I'm ignorant as fuck, and I be saying wild shit.
I understand what you're saying because I kind of thought that too when I was younger, but like it's literally like
And then they talking about that shit erupted 50 times.
you see, it's just like a little island, bro. There's nowhere to run. It's nothing but water. That's the volcano way back there. There's nothing but water. Like where could you run? You could probably hop on a boat, but the fucking volcanic ash reached so many miles. It covered the whole city.
That shit crazy.
There's nowhere to run. Look at it. Where you gonna run to?
Is that the volcano?
Yeah. Where you gonna run to?
Shit, over in this area. Go hike.
It covered the
mountains.
entire island. It hit the whole island.
It hit out here too.
Everywhere. It covered the whole place.
That's sick.
There was nowhere to run. You had to be lucky and be on vacation or something.
So how the fuck they got witnesses and shit?
From other islands.
When they went to visit.
Other islands, like people who are out on the outer islands who could see it.
What outer islands?
Shit, I don't know. I wasn't there. I wasn't there.
Maybe the islands changed. 'Cause I don't see no.
I mean, you know, we was Pangea at one point. You talk about 79 AD.
Yeah,
we was probably much closer.
Shit.
Don't quote me on that, y'all. I'm ignorant. But
I feel like regardless, when it's a life or death situation.
that's like getting mad at the people in the Northridge earthquake. Like,
In what earthquake?
the Northridge 94 earthquake.
Earthquake is that?
Man, bro, I know you was living in California. There ain't no
I didn't pay
way.
attention in history class. I want you to know. I'm sorry, Mom, if you hear this shit.
Northridge
just-
Orchard 94. Like, people was, like, the whole city went down.
At 4:31 a.m. on January 17th, 1994.
A
a
6.7.
magnitude quake struck the San Fernando Valley, a densely populated area of Los Angeles located 20 miles northwest of the city's downtown. I should probably read this louder. The quake was caused by the sudden rupture of a previously undocumented blind thrust fault. The Northridge quake, named after the San Fernando Valley community near its epicenter, was the costliest in U.S. history, with damages estimated at more than $20 billion and resulted in 57
So are
deaths.
them niggas ignorant for not running? I mean, may they rest in peace. I'm not trying to make fun of them, but shit. I mean, by this point, you live in California. You should know all about them earthquakes.
That's true.
You should, man. Don't
And
agree
you
to
got
that
the right
shit.
to get the fuck out.
No, don't agree to that shit, man. They was probably asleep. You
Hey.
talk about 4:30 in the morning, 4:31. Like, God didn't even wait.
Let me shut up.
God waited a whole minute later. Like, come on, man.
We still recording, right? Let me shut up.
Toxic.
Because I don't know, man. I just look. If an earthquake or some shit was happening right
How you
here,
gonna know?
there are signs. There are signs. There are
Yo, what
geologists.
kind of fucking brain
Maybe-
blast are you having?
Bro, they be telling you, like, say for instance, if there's about to be a large tsunami, they will tell you, hey, this is gonna be. The
You see that
tsunami
shit
is gonna
coming,
be
though.
Estimated at this amount.
You
Only
see
based
that
on
coming.
like this earthquake or whatever.
You see that coming,
Right.
and not only that,
Well, how are you gonna tell when an earthquake comes?
because you can't.
You can
You
only
can't.
tell after the first
You
time
can't.
the earthquake hits.
The same thing with the
You
volcano.
can't. I know you
The
can't.
same thing with a volcano. What?
But-
The only weather you can predict is a tornado.
Mm-hmm.
You
'Cause
can't
see the
you can't
signs.
predict
No, it
tornadoes.
gets super
You see the
hot,
two
it's
fronts.
super
You see the
cold,
two fronts hitting each other. You can kind of predict it.
and you can tell
So you telling me y'all gonna sit here and see two?
You can see them.
I mean,
There
obviously,
was
I
a
can.
tornado in Vegas and nobody did.
Okay, first of all, y'all gotta be bullshitting because I ain't never seen no
There was
tornado
a
in Vegas.
Vegas tornado literally like 2 months ago.
I don't
nigga.
watch the
And
news.
that's what I'm talking about right now, nigga.
Nah,
You
I ain't
sit
trying to
here
hear
telling me You can see the signs of a tornado, but you didn't even know there
It's
was
not
a
like I
whole
can go
ass
outside
tornado.
and be like, oh man, look at that heat front and look at that cold front.
You can feel the cold and heat front.
But
You're
the
about to fly.
the newscasters can see it. They can see the two fronts coming in from two different directions. Be like, okay, hold up, something's happening here. Like,
Yeah,
like
he's not
I'm not
lying.
fucking around, man. It's not like you can go outside and see the goddamn airwaves. Like the fuck.
No, I know. Y'all niggas are right. Stop yelling at me. Fuck. It's just
But it's not like I
funny.
can go outside and be like, you know what, this
This
ground.
is the first time I've ever been right in a conversation.
It's like you wanted these motherfuckers in Northridge to go outside and be like, man, the ground was shaking a little bit too hard today. Like, man, I'm laying in my bed, my back quaking. Like,
When I lived in Idaho, I literally woke up from a nap, went to stand up, and we were having a fucking
earthquake. That shit comes out of
And
nowhere.
I literally was like, I feel kind of funny. I had no idea what the fuck was
Think-
going on. Walked out. My dad was like, that was an earthquake. And I was like, that explains why I almost passed out.
Think about this. Since I was in California back in 2008, that was middle
I'm
school.
so fucking.
That was like middle school, bro. They've been trying to predict that there was gonna be an earthquake that pretty much cracked, like that the San Andreas fault. They've been trying to predict that shit gonna break California off.
No, they
of
don't predict
the
it. They
map.
just tell y'all, hey, it's gonna break one of these days, so just get ready.
Like, and motherfuckers still staying
That's
there.
what they've been telling niggas since
But,
like the
point is,
70s.
If they say that, they're not liable.
Yeah, they're not liable. Like,
Exactly.
it could
But
be
that's
200
the-
years from
but
now. It's
that's
like,
one
hey,
of-
we said it.
That's one of the things I'm talking about. It's like, even like the fires in California, right?
Every
You
year.
don't know that a fire is gonna happen and it's gonna happen in your backyard.
Them motherfuckers
can't
know
pre-
because them motherfuckers lighting
No,
it themselves.
You can't. So you telling me you can predict a fire in your backyard?
If I light a match, I can predict a fire.
Oh
The
my-
last giant fire in
So y'all telling me you can't predict a volcano, but you can predict a fire in your backyard?
Bro, if you playing with fire, nigga, you better
I'm not
expect
talking about you niggas. I didn't say
Okay,
you
hold
lit a match. I didn't say
Hold on, put the
you
camera on
started
me.
the fire.
Put the camera on me.
My nigga.
Yo, have y'all ever been outside and just see a fire ignite just out of nowhere? Like, just that shit don't just appear. You gotta be
Bruh.
doing something stupid.
Look, y'all missing what I'm saying.
All right, let me hear this.
You in your house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
An ember just fly into your backyard out of nowhere.
basically, yeah, nigga.
Where the fuck that ember come from?
Nigga from the hills or some shit because
What?
some dumbass, ignorant ass motherfucker started a fire that you didn't predict.
Here's the point.
But how did
A
you predict
dude,
that?
No one can.
Bro, first of all,
Right.
let
But
me
that's
tell you
all
this.
I'm saying.
If an ember
can't
flies from a
predict
mountain,
shit.
if you talk about a little ember flies from the mountain and lands in your backyard like 50 miles away, God was coming for you.
Nigga, that's
There was no
cap.
running for that.
That is cap.
There's
it
no
was,
running from
nigga, It
that.
was embers floating in Compton when the shit was smoky out in fucking.
I don't know
in the
nothing
hills.
about no ambers.
Bro, in like 2009, did you live in California in 2009?
Yeah, I did.
Like, you don't remember that when it was hella smoking shit?
I wasn't from Compton though. I was living
I think it
I was living in the San Fernando Valley.
Even if you were in San Fernando Valley, I feel like the embers and shit.
I just remember
No,
those.
I'm not talking about the recent ones. I'm talking about when I was a little ass kid, and I walked outside and it was ashes falling out the sky. Like that was.
I remember that where you had to like
probably
wear a
even- I
mask
don't
and
even
shit,
think it was
right?
2009. That shit was like 2008 or some shit.
You had to wear a mask and shit, right? Because it was so hard to breathe.
Yeah.
I remember that. That
Let
was
me
back
see.
in October. It was like October,
California,
and I remember because they couldn't control the fire because it was so windy.
nigga, and all that smoking shit literally reached to Compton from the hills. That shit.
That's because niggas was doing
burned
something they
down-
wasn't supposed to be doing.
But that's the point that I'm making. You can't predict that this fire that started way in the hills is gonna come into your backyard, but it might.
But
All
that's
them
a
niggas who live-
large-scale
but nigga,
fire.
All them niggas who live in the hills right now, Joe Rogan, they moved for a reason. Because every year this shit happens. They can't even.
So then you
stop
could predict it.
You can't predict that.
If it happened every year, you can
can't
predict
you
that
still
shit.
can't predict that.
That's like
And
that's
then
like
it's sometimes they start from natural causes because it's just
Yeah,
so much
'cause it's so
dry,
dry.
tinder and shit out there. And next thing you know, the sun just ignite that shit.
because it never rains in Southern California.
Huh?
It's just telling humans. not
No,
to do
it's
that.
telling your government to go out there and clean up this shit.
Clean
It's
up
just-
what? Dry
Bro,
rubble?
Y'all don't remember during the presidential debates, right? When
Ooh,
fuck-
don't ask me nothing about that. I ain't watched that.
all right, so I paid attention to the presidential debates.
That's
that
why I
shit,
got
right?
you with me.
I was watching them shits, and Donald Trump and Joe Biden, they were talking about the shit that you can do to prevent those California fires. Because
Only
remember,
you
they
can
were
prevent
remember
wildfires.
the California fires were happening around the times of those debates. So Donald Trump, nobody heard this shit because of course it's Donald Trump. But this nigga said he went to, was it Brazil? It was either Brazil or India or somewhere. I can't exactly remember. But it was a place where they do have a large amount of forestry. And they're in one of the hotter areas of the equator. And I believe it was Brazil. And they can still manage to keep literally minimal or no fires in their forest because they actually have niggas who go out there and pick up all the dry tinder and
How
shit.
much they
and
paying
and
them?
they water it. It don't matter how much they pay.
Bro, them niggas is
It don't
slaves.
matter how much them niggas.
Them
is
niggas
paying
is
it.
slaves.
It don't matter how much them niggas is paying that shit because it's a government thing, and it's our government fault that them niggas ain't sending. Who said they were slaves?
Bro, because that's kind of why I'm
Who
asking you why
matters
they
where
paying
it's at?
them.
You think they got slaves in Brazil right now?
Bro,
Y'all tripping.
Brazil be
I know they
bugging.
out there killing niggas in Brazil and shit like that, but they don't got slaves. They probably got pennies on the
Them
dollar type of niggas.
That's slavery.
Yeah, it's slave labor.
That's
but they
slave
not
labor.
Slaves like you still getting paid. You can go do some other job, nigga. Like what are you?
Come on
talking
now, you know
about?
that's not true.
Nigga, yes you
That's not
can.
true.
Go coke
My-
fields, nigga. What are you doing? Go
My
get a
my dad
bag.
my dad was picking
That shit
strawberries
like a
at the age of
PPP
7.
loan out there.
Bro, stop before I call the
Except you don't
IRS
gotta
on
pay
you.
the government back. Nigga, if I was in Brazil, Cuba, or something like that, I'm working the coke farms. I don't care what you talking about.
Nigga in Brazil and Cuba, of course I'm working the coke farms. That's the
Exactly.
biggest fucking.
So what you talking about? You can go and clean up the forest or go work the coke
Listen,
farms. What
listen
you
here,
gonna
man.
do?
I'm not
Coke farms.
Smokey the Bear. I'm not smoking the bear. I'm not going out nowhere cleaning up shit. Don't do stupid shit. Don't live near a place
Bro,
that's
but you
dry.
gotta get the dry tinder out. Like that, nigga. The fires can start naturally. Like the sun.
That's
can
God's
just heat
plan.
That shit up.
That's literally the point, though. Like, it's
What's
You
the
can't-
point?
you can't
You don't
predict- you-
want forest
humans are
fires.
not supposed to live there, obviously.
What do you mean? Humans can live literally anywhere you want. Like that's the point of being a human. We can live literally anywhere we want in any conditions because we have the mind and the abilities to live in those conditions.
But
Just
we're not
because the
supposed
earth,
to.
why?
The earth don't like it.
Nigga, water the grass like the earth wants you to.
So then, what are you supposed? So what are you? What are you supposed to
I'm not
do?
talking to you. Huh?
What are you supposed to do every year about hurricane season? You clearly not supposed to live there. Yeah, try to tell me they motherfuckers can go out there and clean up the ocean. Tell me the motherfuckers gotta go out there and clean up the
hurricanes
ocean.
Don't start because of clean oceans.
That's a natural disaster.
That shit is about global warming, really. If you really want
Global warming, nigga, that's been happening since before our time.
But that's the point. That's the same thing as like.
Forest fires do not happen because of global warming.
Listen, Louisiana niggas, I'm talking to you. What are y'all doing? The fuck is y'all doing out there?
I'm talking to your camera, nigga. Don't talking to the main camera.
What the
with your
fuck is
shit.
y'all doing out there, Louisiana niggas? I need to know, cause like if any of y'all from Louisiana, I really need y'all to go into the comment section and tell me why. What is the purpose? What y'all gonna do? Are y'all just here to collect FEMA checks? Which I mean, I'm here to
My
collect any
nigga.
check. What?
I'm bleeping that whole little shit.
Don't bleep me out. Don't bleep me out. Don't censor me. Don't censor me.
I'm censoring this.
Don't
nigga.
censor me.
Don't censor me.
Don't censor me.
I'm gonna censor this. Nigga.
Don't censor me.
'Cause that's
I'm being
theft.
censored. I'm being censored. I'm gonna
Look,
keep
man.
saying it because even if he cut it out, I'm gonna let y'all know this nigga censored me. He censored me. I'm hurt.
Look, man. When it comes to hurricanes and shit, honestly, they do be telling you, "Hey, you gotta evacuate. It's this amount of time before
But-
this hurricane reach your house."
And I get that because you know when it's, you can kind of predict when it's coming, but then it goes back to the
Not
question
predict,
that
they tell you when
yeah,
that shit
but
coming.
it goes
be
back to the question.
accurate.
It goes back to the question that she posed. We're not supposed to live there.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Like like where I'm from, it's Astoria, Oregon, right? So you
No,
think
but
it's
that's
like,
not true though.
think about it,
But
think about
go ahead. I'm sorry, but you're not even in a microphone. But go ahead, I'm listening.
We're gonna have to get you your own mic.
Go ahead, I'm
but
listening.
like Astoria, like half of it is above sea level, but the
All right,
majority
talking
of
to
the
his
rest is
microphone.
not.
Yeah, you can come up. You can come. You can scoot up and
Just
talk
do
to
it.
mine.
Talking to
Just
his-
keep talking.
No, because we, huh?
Because it's gonna look like we talking to ourselves.
Right. All right, she don't want to talk.
We
into the
gon' you know
microphone.
what? Maybe we can hear her and you can put subtitles on it for the moment she's
Maybe.
talking.
Go ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
Oh, now you nervous? You got stage fright after you just bodied this nigga on live television? My bad, dog.
I'm looking right into the.
Right into the camera. Hey, look into your own
You're
camera.
not
That
supposed
is
to
my
live
camera.
places.
Huh?
You're not supposed to live places that.
I'm just genuinely curious to what you think about that. Like, do you think like it's just okay? Like, because obviously, like you said, we're humans. We could live anywhere.
Yeah. 'cause
We can
have
live
that ability to.
anywhere. We obviously clearly have
And you
that
know what?
ability.
Honestly, when it comes to that shit, I would say maybe there needs to be some sort of restructuring on like the buildings and shit in those towns.
But
Like, yeah, winds and shit can be strong as fuck, but how come we have buildings that can withstand the wobbles and shit of an earthquake, but we don't have like
niggas ain't got that type
of
of money.
that can withstand wind, but we got niggas who can fly in the outer space with jets because
Because if they
materials
reinforce
that they have.
if they reinforce, I feel like if they reinforce houses with
it's
that
about
type
putting
of
money and materials into the right places.
But if you put the money and materials into that, they're gonna want their money back, so they're gonna raise the price of living.
Who gives a fuck?
Like you gonna raise the
Like,
price of
let
living.
them. This is. I'm sorry. There's a little bit of Republican in me. Look, when it comes to raising the prices of living and shit,
Ain't nothing wrong with being Republican. I'm just fucking with y'all.
it's
I'm
okay.
not political.
It's like that shit gonna have to happen in California.
Republican?
No, I am definitely not Republican. I said there's a little bit of Republican in a nigga. I'm sorry, but
some of their ideals make sense.
Which
It's
one?
right there.
This one?
yeah. You so sorry. I didn't even mean to pass you those. But no, it's like when it comes to raising the price of living, it's gonna happen anyway. That shit is inevitable. And when it happens,
Regardless.
what you gonna do?
Cry.
Get a better job.
Or your job is eventually gonna start raising.
But
the
then-
wages,
but
even though
then,
that
like-
should take forever. I'm
so
sorry.
let's say they raise the price of living. You working a good job, and then a hurricane hit. You out of commission for a minute.
But at the end of the day, every time a hurricane or a natural disaster happens, usually there's some form of insurance for you, even if it's out of your control. Like there's some form.
But there's
of
also a risk of death. Always a risk of death because even.
But that's if
But
you
Katrina,
say.
Katrina was the last big one that I remember. I don't know. I
But the
have
Houston
no
one was pretty
basis.
big. I don't know how many people. I don't think many people died in the Houston one. But
I
know
don't
a
have
lot of
any
people
basis
lost
on
shit.
this. I know hurricane season happens every year, and I know people aren't. I don't know if people are dying every year from that, so I can't really speak on that. I know with the big ones, like
Like
those are a little bit harder to predict. You know, like and those don't come all the time, but it's always that fear in the back of your mind that this could be the one.
Yeah,
You know,
I mean,
this could
but
be the
shit,
one.
it's like living in what, Puerto Rico? Didn't they get hit by a massive ass hurricane too a couple years ago?
I don't know if they did or
I
not.
think
I
they're
don't know.
still recovering from that shit right now in Puerto Rico. Honestly, because they didn't get no support from us.
Was it Puerto Rico? It probably was
Look,
Puerto
I'm
Rico.
gonna look it up. I think it was Puerto Rico. Nah.
Did Panama get hit by a tsunami? One of those places got hit by a tsunami. It was a real. That was like one of the Asian countries.
Been, like, in the middle of like a really,
Look.
really scary water.
Oh, it happened in
To
2017.
2017.
Oh, Hurricane Maria. I actually remember Hurricane Maria.
Nigga, that shit was like bad. That was the one that like wiped out like some towns out there. But it's like I don't know what you do in those situations. I'm not that nigga to ask that question to.
It's scary as shit. But you know what?
I bet.
A lot of people stay because, you know, every season they're not as bad, and they can't, like, hurricanes when they're out in the middle of the ocean, they're always real big.
Yeah,
when
they start hope that they die down.
Yeah,
by the
they
time,
start dying down when they hit inland. But there's only a certain point where you be like, oh fuck, this shit isn't dying down.
Right.
And then all of a sudden your streets are packed and shit. You can't really run.
Shit.
You can't run at that point. Man. So you just gotta.
If I was in those situations, I would figure out.
And a lot of people have like
do what
reinforced
Trader Truth did. Nigga, get a boat.
You gonna go on a boat
Trader
in the middle
Truth
of the water?
Was out here like nigga in the hurricane when
you never watched The Perfect Storm.
No, you let the shit rise up. Like, you know, when it comes to some hurricanes, it depends on, of course, what area you're in. If you're not hit by the direct impact of the wind and shit, where it takes out your house or something like that, and it's just like you in a town where the water and shit just rise up, and you gotta get out, bro. Boat.
Doesn't work like that.
That boat will get tipped over so quickly. And then all of that, you don't want to get stuck. You don't want to be the nigga that gets caught in the water with buildings rushing back into the water and shit. You gonna get yourself killed.
The odds of like buildings and shit. What do you mean?
Because you know, like the water
I'm
rushes
about when
through.
the shit settles.
He's right. It's super rare for the waves to actually take out like,
buildings and shit. Like they're gonna flood the.
Because doesn't it come back inland? Like it goes into it, but then it rushes back out to the sea.
No, that usually it depends, right? Like on the area and the shape of the land and shit. Like say in Houston, because Houston was so low.
Houston's not used to hurricanes, right?
Right, no, and because Houston is so low, they didn't even have like trenches and shit for the water and shit to flood into.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
So it's like
that shit will rush it all
in
out.
something like that. I feel like in every area, no matter where you at, you could be in the middle of the country. There should be some form of a hurricane or some shit.
Yeah.
Like no matter where you at.
We had one in 07.
Mm-hmm.
It like was far enough away that like the waves didn't hit us, but like the wind, well, part of the waves and the rain hit us, and the wind, and it was bad. Like it shut down everything.
I know. I mean, shit. Arkansas and Little Rock and Lake Village, Arkansas. Where
y'all are used to tornadoes, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's tornado. That's a tornado area.
Right.
It's super low to the ground. There's warm winds. There's hot winds. It's a swamp area. Like, nigga, nobody should be living there, but hella people do it, and their houses are built for.
But they're built for that.
Yeah,
and built for that.
Not all of them, because there's hella trailers too. And if a tornado hit a trailer, nigga, that shit gonna fly.
That I feel like is just people who can't afford to have houses. You know what I'm saying? Obviously.
Honestly, nah. Like out there, having a big ass double wide trailer is sometimes better than having a house, depending on.
Not during hurricanes, not during tornado season.
Of course not. But I'm just talking about as far as just livelihood and what you're living in.
Oh, okay.
Each season can change.
That's what I'm saying. It's not always as bad every season.
Yeah.
So it's not like every fucking hurricane and tornado season you fucking dealing with goddamn the Wizard of Oz. Like it's just it could be a baby one. It's just so hard to predict. It's so hard to predict. Like you know it's coming, but some people don't take it seriously enough.
Plus,
a lot of people don't take it serious.
And think that it's not going to be as bad as it was. Like in 07 in Astoria.
But why are you taking those chances?
It's a big chance.
It's going to be a normal windstorm.
And it wasn't.
The winds first.
Right.
And then they got the radars of the tsunami that was hitting the coast.
No, I'm much rather not.
Motherfuckers was still like it's the government.
Oh no.
Mm-mm.
Oh no. By that time, there's enough trees down on the ground. No one was going anywhere. We didn't have.
You can't go anywhere.
2 weeks without power.
You can't go nowhere at that point. You take a risk with that. You take a risk with your own life when you decide to stay in a place with a natural disaster.
Right before it fully hit.
You do. That's
you take a
honestly,
risk.
You do take that risk, but also, like I said, I feel like as humans at
natural
this point,
selection at its finest.
Niggas should be able to come up with the technologies to withstand certain things. You really shouldn't be able to fly a metal tin out of space, but not be able to have buildings that survive hurricanes.
Bro, that shit costs money though.
It don't matter how much money that shit costs, bro. Going to space.
First of all,
more than all this
that's kind
shit.
of a topic I want to talk about. Have we even really been to space?
Yes.
You think we really landed on that moon?
100%.
I'm a conspiracy theorist, man. I don't know if we landed on the moon, but I'm not. We'll say that topic for a different podcast. We gonna have to, bro, because my mama had me watching a lot of History Channel and shit, and you know, History Channel is a place for history, but they also do a lot of conspiracy,
ancient aliens,
too. Ancient aliens. It's like, and I'm not an expert, you know. I'm not stating this shit as fact. You know what I'm saying? We just talking about conspiracies. That's conspiracies. I'm not saying this shit is factual. We could have really went to the moon. I don't know.
I think
but
we did.
It's like
have you seen the Hollywood CGI movies back in that time? Them shit was trash.
They were trash.
There ain't no way they recreated the moon landing that good.
But it's
not
unknown knowledge that flag was moving. That flag in that video was moving.
But there's air still out
there.
But
they said there's no air. So which one is it? Is it air or no air?
There's air. There's like gravitational pulls.
Because
and shit.
like first of all, they said that the there's no air out in space, which is why you can't Obviously, there's probably no oxygen, but they said it's just a void. But it's like, how do you know that the suits that you made are good enough for that?
The void is out in outer space. Like, if you're not on the moon with no gravity and shit like that, it's just void.
But it's like, how did you build the technology to know how to do that? You know, like to get out there, like to send somebody out there.
Didn't you see the conspiracy that the aliens gave all that shit to Hitler? And then when we invaded Germany, we took that shit from them?
I think I've heard something like that before, but
that's the whole reason we went. That's the whole reason we saved everybody for the alien technology. We
aliens.
Had to get that shit. Hold on.
Aliens. Aliens.
That's for the gifts.
Yeah, that's for the gifts.
Yo,
but like, I don't know, cause I mean, getting on the topic of aliens, even if you're religious to a certain degree, like, you have to believe that if you believe in God, you believe that God is so powerful that He didn't just create us. You feel me? Like, it's kind of impossible to just be like, oh, God is all powerful, blah blah blah, but He's only powerful enough to create humans. You would have to believe that He created something else too.
Have you seen armadillos?
What the fuck? What's wrong with armadillos?
Nigga, have you really looked at an armadillo? Them shits look crazy.
Are y'all trying to tell me that an armadillo is an alien?
Probably.
I still think octopus are aliens.
I agree with the octopuses.
And shit, whales might
Octopus
be too.
eye.
Have you seen that other conspiracy where
Dolphins are smart as hell.
I feel like all marine life, honestly, but they said that there's this like it's like a black hole, I guess, underwater.
I've never heard that, but I've heard that maybe because you know how they say the space is more explored than our oceans.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because I was watching Ancient Aliens one day, and they said that Christopher Columbus was out on the water. He wrote inside his diary that there were some orbs that flew out of the water, like unidentified flying objects. So a lot of people think, like, what do they call it? USOs, unidentified submerged objects. Like, they think that aliens don't even come from space; they come from underneath our ocean. Like, that's what. Like, but like, if it's a black hole, are you talking about more like a wormhole?
Yes, exactly.
Like a wormhole, like it's just a portal,
like some other dimension type shit. So
shit,
like all
that's
of
probably
shit,
where Atlantis is at.
All the shit where like different marine lives, like what is it, Nessie? They think that all of them shits be coming out of those black holes and shit.
And people really be seeing them and they just go back. But Nessie was in a trench, wasn't it?
They don't go back.
Nessie was in a trench.
They don't go back. They stay here and live underwater because they can.
I'll tell you one thing though. If USOs really do come from the ocean, like, what if that's really the lost city of Atlantis? Like, if they're just people that just live down there, really hyper-tech.
I still like that idea in Interstellar that like niggas, like humans, actually traveled through a wormhole.
What if that's the reason why the sky is blue?
Other planet, but it was like when they got to that other planet, it was so far in the future that it seems like they're actually in the future, but it's still present day niggas. So Possibly. When they came back, it's like they didn't age,
right? But
everybody else aged like 100 something like that years or some shit.
Conspiracies are fun, man, if you do them right. As long as you don't pass that shit off as fact, I always feel like that.
No, you can't ever pass that shit off as fact. Then you look crazy as hell,
man. And I'm already a crazy ass nigga. I can't be
right.
I can't
be
on
out
my shoulder.
Screaming conspiracy theories at all.
I'll be looking like that nigga that crackhead that we saw in front of the fucking dispensary. That nigga was crack personified.
I feel so bad for the homeless people out here, man. It's too hot. It's too hot to be homeless in Vegas.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen, like, they skin and shit? Like, babe, you seen it, right? They skin and shit be really turning into leather because it's baked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that shit, they be so
down on, like, Main Street, man, you see the homelessness. Yeah, like, you see the homelessness real bad. Fremont. Like, by Fremont, the, downtown by the courthouse, where I get my hair done, which was like on Main and whatever. I know it's like on Main Street, which is still pretty much downtown. It's just like they have a whole back street full of just homeless people just laying out there, man. It's the most ridiculous shit, but it's like, what do you do about homelessness? What can you do? You can give. I don't know. Even if the government give all these people money, most of them are addicted to shit. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna use that shit wisely.
I don't think you give them money. You give them niggas guidance. You gotta do something.
They need guidance.
I feel like you take them off willingly. I mean, not if they want to.
And make them go clean up the dry brush. Make them go clean up the dry brush.
You might
for pennies on the dollar.
Job. You take them off.
Sweden have like the pop-up sun thing.
No, I'm just thinking like you take them all, you interview them, see what the fuck if they had any like goals and ambitions, and you help them on that path. Like,
what if the motherfuckers was rappers?
Help them.
Help them do what? Become like that top 5 unknown nigga that you showed me?
Stuck to your first job and stop trying to rap. That's what you help them with.
Put that nigga working PetSmart.
Realization, like, all right, like You tried it. But let's
Boy,
try
you
something
tried it.
else. Let's try something else.
Boy, you tried
How
it.
about we sweep some floors?
Hey man, you want to go ahead and clean that dry brush in California? Niggas is dying.
Yo, but if they paid $20-$30 an hour for that shit, would you do it?
They not paying no goddamn money like that.
But
For crackheads?
But they putting what? How much did Joe Biden say he's putting toward that economy shit? The economy bill, was it like $3 billion?
I thought it was trillions.
If it's in the trillions, they should be able to pay niggas $30 a fucking hour to clean that shit up.
And that's all I need for them to do is raise the minimum wage, and all of a sudden I'm in a new tax bracket.
That shit gonna take.
I'm not
What if they say they're trying to get the minimum to what, like
15?
15? Yeah.
Like, because if you start making 15, and I think a lot of people don't really understand that, and I don't know the specifics, but I know that if you raise the minimum wage, you're hitting a new tax bracket. Like, your taxes is you're gonna be taxed for a different type of, because if you raise the minimum wage, you have to raise the cost of living for everybody else, because you can't just
but that shit
like,
don't be nothing, man.
me
When
going
they
from
pay
making
like
15
$14 for a bagel in Australia, them niggas are not complaining.
they not, but I don't know.
You wouldn't move tax brackets.
For somebody like me, I would, because if you raise what I do, because I make 15 right now, so if you raise what they do, you got to raise what I do. You know what I'm saying?
No, but
So I
that's the
would be
thing.
hitting a
That's the
different
argument,
tax
and I don't
bracket.
think they're gonna do that.
But then that's fucked up. That's pretty much
It
communism.
is fucked up.
That's
It
pretty
is
much
fucked up.
communism.
But if they just because they raise the federal minimum wage or like the national minimum wage, they don't have to raise your wage, and that's what a lot of people are mad at. But
Because
it's
if you
like,
do that, they're gonna raise the cost of living. You're making more money at that point. The cost of living is gonna go up, and I'll be making minimum wage now. I'll be making minimum wage for working a job that's not minimum wage.
that's not minimum wage.
You know what I'm saying?
But-
And they be getting away with that shit.
They would,
And it's not like I don't want to see other people make it.
but it sound like you.
Fuck them niggas.
Fuck the minimum wage niggas.
Fuck the minimum wage niggas.
Well, fuck you too.
Oh damn, my bad.
You don't make minimum, babe.
Yes, I do.
What you make? You don't have to tell me the specifics.
The minimum in Vegas is what?
13?
Is it?
Or
No,
maybe.
hell no. That's in California. The minimum in Vegas, I think, is like $8.
I think it's like 10. There's no way it's under 9. Yeah, 975.
So I
975.
just make a little bit over
right. You
minimum.
still don't make minimum though.
Yeah. I make like a $2 over minimum.
That's still good. You're not the bottom of the barrel. It's like a barrel full of crabs, man. You over there stepping on the corpses of the other people to try to make it to the top.
This nigga is trash.
Fuck y'all niggas.
Toxic shit. All right. Damn, we like went way off every single topic.
Every
no,
topic.
You know what? We didn't have a topic.
No, we just going off the dome, man. This is our first episode. We'll get it together.
It's been like an hour though.
It's been way longer than
It
an
might
hour.
be a little bit more than an hour.
It's 10:33.
This is an hour and 6 minutes, and then we recorded like 20
Minutes before that, so about an hour.
About an hour and 20
minutes.
minutes. I don't know. Should we wrap it now or should we like?
I mean, we could if you really want to.
Yeah, fuck it. It's been like an hour, like you said, and we might have to. The next one gonna have to be more structured. But this is
It
okay.
will be. It will be. I mean, it's a pilot
It's okay.
episode, y'all. Y'all can't really be mad at us like that. You know, like
I'm gonna run it back. I think I'm gonna be laughing at some of the shit we said.
I feel like we got.
I don't
some
even know
really
what we
good
talked
takes.
about though.
Not a goddamn thing. We really had. Put up the camera on me. We ain't shit for nothing. We ain't talk about shit.
We really didn't
We
though.
didn't talk about nothing.
We really didn't though. I don't know what the fuck we talked. This topic, like trying to.
And not only that, I feel like for a period of
We
time,
was talking
because
about
you don't
shit.
have a mic, we might have just been look like we were talking to ourselves
No, I think she'll still pick up in the background,
very minimally.
but it's gonna be okay. I think it's gonna sound alright. But all right, shit. Episode 1 in the post podcast. Anthony Brendon, like I said, Shay is here. Thank you everybody for listening. I don't like. It was fun.
I have one question for y'all though before we go,
Don't.
and then we'll wrap it up that way.
I'm
And
about to cut it.
man, don't do that. Wait a minute. It's been a question that's been long overdue, and we've been arguing about it for what, like 2 years? Is cereal just cold soup? Like I need a shut the hell up. Like I'm trying to figure out if cereal milk or broth. That's all I gotta know. If somebody can answer that with scientific proof, I'll cash out you $50 on my next check. No guarantees though. That's our first giveaway. So
Hey, that's cap.
yeah, that's cap as fuck. Y'all ain't getting a dime from me. I'm making minimum wage, remember? So I just need to know if y'all can come up with scientific proof. I'll appreciate it. That's you get my appreciation. You get godlike appreciation. So, I think we could wrap it up there. That's what you gonna stare at me to end it? You better say something.
This nigga really just.
You better say something,
I
goddamn
got
it.
shit to say, man. Thank y'all for tuning in the post podcast.
Appreciate
see y'all
y'all.
Mondays 6 a.m. ish, and yeah. Have a good week, guys. Thank you. Nice.